Like, like the evil wolf click. Evil wolf click. Like, I'm just gonna give you degenerate ideas that
There we
actually might work. But just to just get on what I was talking about, because some of it's crazy, but I did think about it. I was like, bro, if they open Ursaluna Incineroar on you, you have to make a really good call every time. Like if you open Volcarona, because Giga Drain, okay, so Ursaluna is not getting Ocode if it has Incineroar as a partner, right? And if it has AV, it tanks Giga Drain and like a bulky Luna. Either one could you think it could take a? We'd have to do the real calcs.
I mean, I
But like,
think at
you
that
think it
point
could
you're
take
looking into like Blizzard, so you have to
I don't think
use Blizzard.
I don't think Blizzard's as strong as like which has higher spec defense, Blood Moon.
I think Blood Moon.
So Blood Moon with AV, Giga Drain, and like I guess something else. Like if that Ursaluna you have to double, like there's no Oko. You have to double an Ursaluna every time.
And if there's a Incin at lead, then like just not gonna. Well, I mean, if it's Incin lead, they're gonna lead with like P2 or something.
You're rolling. You are very much rolling the dice if you go both like Grassy Glide or actually Rillaboom is faster, but if they're running faster Ursaluna, they can outspeed a Rillaboom, right?
But yeah, but that's what the fake out's for.
If you run fake out, I did you have fake out on Rillaboom? I didn't think you had a fake out.
Bro, these are just Poke Paste I grabbed from freaking just like wherever.
So fake out. The only thing is Incin can fake out. I think max speed Incin, which I think most Incin run max speed to beat other Incin. So it's like bulky. So it's like high HP, probably Jolly. If you would have to invest speed in the Rillaboom.
No wait, I forgot to change my.
Did you invest speed in the Rillaboom, or this is just still the?
I gotta change my stream title. This is Global Challenge 2. Global Challenge 2. Team Prep. And this isn't Diamond and Pearl. This is Scarlet. Sorry. Pokemon Scarlet. There we go.
Which,
Are you watching the stream right now?
I'm trying to log into my fucking Twitch account, which I don't remember. I don't know any. Oh, right. Got it. No, I know this. GH. No way. I know this. This email exists. Get the fuck out of here. Whose email is it under?
Gamer House?
Yeah.
Maybe long ago.
Okay. Oh, I did it. Okay. That's fucking stupid.
Okay, so Tauros, Volcarona.
That's all I've had. I never have one with.
Golden.
Probably should have made a Taco Daddy one, but.
Is that your new thing, Taco Daddy?
I love it. I am so happy I found that. I am very happy. Fucking love it. I am daddy in the kitchen. It's so funny now.
I am daddy in the kitchen, Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay, Volk.
I'm trying to get this fucking email. Do I have to sign in again?
Relax. Why do I have a Jolly? No, I just got it for like a raid.
This is awful. I don't want to Raymore Flanagan couch right now. I would become destitute with.
No, it's all about
payment.
Bob's. Bob's Discount
I would be
Furniture.
I mean, I really do want furniture, but not that I would become destitute, but like this, I don't think this is the time where I should just be like, hey, I can build my dressing room and like get a new couch and do all that shit. And then Caleb Hammer yells at me and he fucking calls me the N-word.
I'm sorry, you lost me there at the end.
I watch those Caleb Hammer videos. You know, where he like, spending money on McDonald's.
Oh, yeah.
You have 6 kids. Like,
I just don't have an Aqua Tauros, I guess.
oh shit. Do I hear
Just regular.
myself? Hold on. I just don't have an Aqua Tauros.
You should be able to hear yourself. The way that I have it set up is anybody in call can be
Oh. I should probably put on my headset so I don't sound like butt cheeks.
Okay, so that's the first team. What's the second team?
So wait, you still haven't figured out this problem to a very common. Like, if I figured it out, someone else will figure it out much quicker.
Okay, so what is your?
My biggest concern is you don't have a real check for that, or like you can win that. You can win that battle, but you have to make a hard read every single time. Like, it's not easy.
How's it going, Fiona? Thanks for tuning in. Well, yeah, I mean, I see your point. Like, but okay, so here's the question: like, what's the lead?
I don't know what you should lead, but I think you should have. If you change the Tauros to Fire Tauros, you actually have a very good chance that the Ensign will either fake out or protect. Like, it won't do anything else. Maybe it'll parting shot, but it's gonna take a fucking close combat, unless it goes Terra Ghost, and now they just burn their Terra. Like, you could have a guaranteed super effective hit, or you force them to protect.
Okay, but it sounds like you're inventing a lead of Ensign, Ursaluna, either one.
That's what I'm saying. But the thing is if there's going to be plenty of teams with an Ensign and Ursaluna, and they're gonna look at your team. I mean, I guess they don't know your moves, but
I'm gonna
but you
put it.
You can
I'm gonna put it
figure
different.
out what you can do.
Like, so if I have Aurora Veil, I can like let's do like Bax Ninetales lead, right? Set up Aurora Veil. So he thinks I'm gonna go for Aurora Veil because I probably am. So they're gonna fake out the Ninetales, right? So then it's what, like Glaive Rush the Ensign just to get it out?
I'm just trying to. Okay, so I'm trying to think. So if you open Ninetales Baxcalibur, right? And I had the Ensign and Ursaluna. My thought would be either Aurora Veil or Blizzard. And if I had an Ursaluna with AV, I would be like, okay, I'm pretty sure that's an auto protect. Like, there's nothing. I guess you do force a switch. You really, and then Ensign. Well, the thing is, Ensign has a million options. Like, you would have to be ready for what, fake out into. Do you want to fake out into Ninetales to stop the Aurora Veil? But then next turn, next turn Baxcalibur is faster, no matter what, and you could still Aurora Veil if you didn't. If you did, you would have to use Blizzard or Protect. Like you could just Protect and stay on the field. Like you lose nothing.
Well, yeah, I mean between Blizzard or Aurora Veil, like you're still. We're kind of getting into the weeds on this team. What I want to do.
I know you want to use that a lot.
What, Bax?
Yeah.
I would love to use Baxcalibur. I would love to use. In fact,
I know, but I know that that's like you're gonna open a lot of games like that, aren't you?
I would like to use Baxcalibur. It's like I cannot use Baxcalibur.
Dude, honestly, if you actually wanted to win, you would use Baxcalibur like twice.
Yeah, because look at the other.
Be a matchup where you're like, I should not have done that.
Okay, so let's put that team aside for a second. He's already there. I gotta open up. Actually, can you open up Discord?
I just feel like Alday and Toro should be the fire.
And then drop Volk for something else. I like Volk.
I also love Volcarona. I mean, you could fucking Terra. If you Terra Alday and Tauros water, would Raging Bull be a water?
Yeah.
Would it be a water move?
Oh, I don't.
I think you could do something with that, right? Like, I think I cooked.
I don't know if it takes like base
or the other way around. Like, oh, I need a water move, or I need a fire move as a water type. I have Rillaboom in front of me, and I just popped Intimidate. Like that. Logan.
If it does work that way, that'd be cool.
Jamie, pull that up. Jamie, pull that up.
Okay, so
Jamie, pull up Raging Bull. I can look it up. I'm here.
Sinistcha.
Oh, I love Sinistcha. I would make Sinistcha a team, but it's a lot of investment.
Well, this is, I mean, not a Sinistcha team, but what am I doing? I want to.
No, I feel like Sinistcha. I feel like no one plays
Mouse Ape. Where is Mouse Ape?
Ooh, wait. The move's type changes depending on its form.
So the form doesn't change.
So, I don't know.
No, if that's the wording. Okay, where's Ape? Where is the monkey?
Oh, that's fucking stupid. But actually, that would be so broken. But it would be cool. That's how you make it work. If Raging Bull changed from it.
Oh, there we go.
But we don't feel like that.
Did I train?
Oh, hey, he also plays Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
Sinistcha, Mouse Ape.
What are you trying to do with
Arch Paladon Hydreigon?
Wait, why is my headset? Yo, fucking turn on.
Yeah, Fiona. I mostly play Pokemon. But I've been playing Helldivers with my friends recently. Yeah, whenever I find the time. Used to play a lot of Destiny and Halo. And of course, Hello Kitty Island Adventure. That's a real game? Is that a real game? I have no idea if that's a real game.
That's a real game. The Hello Kitty girl at my job, she plays it.
Okay, where is Hydreigon?
Bro, what? Are you just workshopping? Are you just workshopping a team?
So no, I have the Pokebase that I posted like a couple hours ago.
Wait, so what team do you actually want? Is it the one you've been showing me?
So what I'm doing is I'm just in box number 2 putting horizontally the teams from that putting the teams from those 4 Pokebase. what I'm gonna do in the left one is then put in the threats. So I'm gonna put in like we're gonna pair it. So we're gonna do Mouse Ape. We're gonna do Tatsugiri, Dozo. So it's like, can the team on the right answer the threats on the left?
Okay, that's an interesting way to workshop it.
And then it's like, okay, because we have these teams of 6, it's like, oh, hypothetically, let's say like this top team, it's like Bax, Ninetales. Ninetales works fine alone, so maybe it's like drop the Bax and put in like a Dragonite or something like that. But I'm just getting it all set up. I know a Garchomp is somewhere over here.
Aurora Veil Dragonite doesn't sound like the worst thing ever. Like Inner Focus Dragonite, don't and Ghost Terra Ninetales. Like you get anything off. There's no.
Well, yeah, like you'll
stops
get the
that?
scale shot. You'll definitely get the scale shot off.
Yeah, and would that destroy an Annihilate? Annihilate's not faster.
Pelly or
Actually,
Chelidon.
No, Annihilate is faster. But
Annihilate's
Final Gambit
fast.
doesn't take out. Final Gambit doesn't take out Dragonite. Amoonguss? Bro, you gotta. Amoonguss is
Where's Pelly?
too good. But yeah, does Scale Shot knock out Amoonguss? I guess you'd have to Blizzard. That might be the only thing. And if you can knock it out, if you can't guarantee the KO, you're fucked, or will destroy you.
Okay, that's the second team.
I want to check. I want to check that calc. That sounds fucking crazy.
Okay, that's the team that I just threw up. That's Mouse Ape. Okay, Pellier, Chaludon, Amoonguss, Baskments, Kingambit, which I mostly have. Okay, Mence, Kingambit. Where's my Mence? I have a Salmon somewhere here.
How do I add a Pokemon doing damage to this?
In the
shit?
showdown? In the showdown calculator?
No, yeah. I only can put the one. I want to see if you double into Amoonguss, but I guess I just have to do.
What a Kingambit.
So Yelchok could do 43% or 51%.
With dice?
Yeah. I'm trying to find doubles.
Where is Amoonguss? Okay. And then team number 4.
Is that like fucking?
Komodo,
way.
Ensign, Sinistra, Primarina, P2, Ursulina. This might be the team.
Doubles. No way I see Wind Okos in doubles. Oh, here we go.
What? That would be crazy. That does not
I
sound
know.
right.
No, it was level 100. Wait, at level 100 it Okos? No. What?
Well, because you're fighting like
What's
level
going on?
50s.
No. I don't know why. Okay, so now it's fixed. Okay. What? I don't want. No, give me Alola. Give me.
No, Fiona, I don't stream daily. I'd like to. I might in the future. Trying to do like, I really need to figure out a schedule. I'm currently doing like 3 times a week, mostly.
How is
But-
freeze dry? No.
Also, Dorte, having you on is like really fun. Like
Oh, hell yeah. Well, I'm trying to.
I'm really digging this because then you like just have it like you could run calcs and shit.
Bro, I'm having such a hard time just clicking because I'm on my phone doing this. What do you mean you can't find Ninetales?
Sinistcha,
Ninetales.
Primarina, P2 Luna. Sinistcha, Arena, P2 Luna.
Doubles OU Snow Setter. Would that be right? No. Why is Blizzard not coming up in the attacks? This is ridiculous. It keeps giving me freeze dry.
Where is
But
my
okay,
Ursaluna?
Icy Wind is 80 to 95%. So if you doubled into an Amoonguss with Blizzard and Scale Shot, you knock out Amoonguss right away.
Blizzard,
So,
Scale Shot. That's interesting.
yeah, if I read the calcs right, but it.
That
Icy
sounds
Wind was
right.
fucking
Like
90
Blizzard is
Icy Wind was
strong.
95. Well, Icy Wind was 95%, or 80 to 95%, and Blizzard's stronger. So.
Ursaring. Okay, Ursaring, P2 Primarina. So P2.
I loved Primarina. I'm not a fan anymore. I think it doesn't know what it wants. It's
I like
not
it. It's just a little
fast.
slow.
Dude, if you did a pledge team, I would say it's good.
I currently have a pledge team locked. Like if I don't get this off the ground and I was like, oh, I just need a team because life got busy or something, I do
You're
have
just gonna throw. You're gonna fucking. You're disgusting.
Hold on, where's
It's so. It's so
let me get this last
degenerate, but
Pokemon
I
and let me
love
show you
it.
the pledge team. Well, it's not like
I
full, it's not
love.
triple pledge, but it's was it P2?
I
I need
lied. So degenerate, bro. That's fucking ridiculous.
Porygon to should be like Johto-ish.
Damn, dude, my pastry chef, he was scooping out ganaches, or like pudding ganaches for a dessert. So they just had like extra ganache in a container, and the pastry chef was like, "Do you want this? Like, we're just gonna throw it, dude. It's just the richest chocolate pudding I've ever had in my life."
Just eating the ganache just straight.
Dude, it is. Dude, this is the most cracked out chocolate pudding in my entire life.
Okay, so
What?
Duarte, look at the stream. Okay, so there's coagulation with
How
these
did I-
specs.
Why did I walk into this fucking Kingdra node? What is this?
Okay, so hold on. If you want the answer to that, that is half of a rain team. So it was Polytox, Kingdra, Archaludon, Pelly as like a swap out for the Polytoad if I wanted, Amoonguss, Incin.
Did you say
So
Pelipper?
yeah, Pelipper to set rain. Like if I didn't want the Polytoad, if I wanted Pelipper for Hurricane.
You were gonna carry both of them?
No. Like as a like if I had both of them, so it was 7 Pokemon. So it was like one Rain Setter, Kingdra Sweeper, Instant Control, Amoonguss Control. So like Fire, Water, Grass built in. Froggy has oh, look at that. The owner of that was Fiona.
What?
Like the owner of this Toxicroak originally was a trainer named Fiona, and Fiona was in the stream.
Is it this person? Are they?
No,
did they trade
I mean,
me? Bro, are you being hacked? Bro,
parasocial with
Masada
one
agent?
viewer.
Are you
Okay. Anyways, so
Masada agent, bro?
so the pledge team. Heatwave, Fire Pledge, Overheat, Air Slash, Specs. Timid Solar Power. So
On
it's just
what?
like
Wait,
Charizard.
on Charizard? All of that on Charizard?
Are you watching the stream?
you
It's right.
did
It's
you
right
just
there in front of you.
I am I'm looking at bro, I don't know how to read this. I don't go on Pokemon Home. I'm just figuring it out. Dude, this thing is a fucking it's the most glass cannon shit I've ever seen.
Yes, Terra Fire, Heat Wave, In Sun, Specs, Solar Power. I mean, it's timid because I need the speed, but it's just like
It's a
the
good speed tier too.
105. It's really good. So then with that, there's Modest Venusaur with Chlorophyll, Sleep Powder, Sludge Bomb, Grass Pledge, Protect. Because of the way this works, Chlorophyll Sun, Venusaur is going to move first, and then Charizard's Fire Pledge is going to immediately go after. So that's like a nuke. Then kind of like a different lead, if I don't want to do like the full-on Sun, is standard Banded, Dragapult, just Dragon Darts, U-Turn, Psychic Fangs, Phantom Force. And then
Wait, is Dragapult Charizard's biggest weakness?
is Dragapult Charizard's biggest weakness?
What do you check if you see a Dragapult on their team, are you bringing Charizard to the battle?
Ooh. If I see
Because
Dragapult,
Does fire resist dragon, right?
no.
Okay. So
I don't
What-
know if
what's-
Dragapult, because what's the speed here?
it's like 110, no, 125, right?
It's a crazy number.
It's so much it's in the 110, above the 110. That might be the highest speed tier.
No joke. If I see a Dragapult on the other team, I bring Grimmsnarl and like Garchomp or something.
How is
And then-
Garchomp beating Dragapult?
Set up screens and then just Dragon Claw that slot or Stomping
so you
Chain.
think Garchomp takes a Banded or Spec, whatever, Dragon Darts with a screen?
With the screen, yeah.
That's a hard call. That's a really hard call you got to make if you see one.
I mean,
'Cause you have to
alternatively,
guess the screen.
I could just fake out the other slot and protect with Garchomp. So then, like, the darts go nowhere because it's just not gonna. It's a fairy type. It's not gonna work. Then the next turn, just Spirit Break that slot.
Wait, did you say Terra Fairy the Garchomp?
No, not Terra Fairy the Garchomp. Protect the Garchomp, and then either fake out or set up.
Dragon Darts go.
The Dragon Darts go
okay.
nowhere because like Garchomp's protect, so the Dragon Darts are going to a fairy type. Nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And then-
Dragapult's not taking out Grimmsnarl in one hit. I don't know.
It's a
what
U-turn.
can.
It's good. It would
Yeah.
U-turn into it, but it's not gonna take out Grimmsnarl.
No. No, that's a good
And-
open. That's a good check.
Anyway, this was like a fun team, but it's not. It's not crazy.
hilariously flawed. It's aggressively flawed.
Yeah,
Double Dragon is tough when Sylveon won a regional.
yeah. I mean, like what I would really do if I were redoing this team, I'd keep these three. I'd keep the Sun Core because like that's why I'm playing it. I'd drop Garchomp for Dragonite, just skill shop, loaded dice, just do that, and then I need a water on here. Like I need a water, just something. I don't know. Just something solid, and then the last spot would be.
Have there been waters on the winning team? Like
Winning? What do you mean winning team?
regional winning teams are like. I'm just trying to think.
I mean,
I feel like the common.
Firewater Grass
I feel like I
has
don't
not
see-
been that hot right now.
Yeah, I really only see fire, grass. We're missing a strong, like overpowered water type.
I mean, we just came off of practically a full year of legendaries, and just because of that, it's Weather Wars.
The most overpowered water is not even a water; it's our Chaladon.
Okay,
But it
so
needs the water. Ah!
going back. Okay, so here are the teams, just laid out using the fully evolved forums, just as like a template, right? Okay. We gotta find an empty box.
Yeah, what's the most overpowered? What's like the clear best water Pokemon in that's competitive right now?
In Reg H?
Yes.
Uh, I don't know.
Tell
That's
me the most overpowered, strongest fire type. Like,
it's Incineroar, like right, like it's.
tell me the clear cut like grass type. Like, I
I mean,
think
other than it's
that's
like
what water's missing.
yeah,
I think the best one is Basculegion. I think that is the best water type, and it's not like people gas it, and I get it because Last Respect at the end with I mean Aaron Zhang won one with that, and it was, but you have to be a really good player to use it, or if you make a wrong call and you break the stash, it's chopped.
yeah. I mean, oh,
Everything
jeez.
else is so easy to use. Everything else has such ease of use. Oh, I need a fighting type or a poison type. Oh, look, Hisuian Sneasler. Or it's just Sneasler. What is it? Yeah, whatever.
No, it's just Sneasler. Okay, hold
Yeah,
on.
Sneasler.
God, this is so annoying that there. Oh, you know what? There's the easy way of doing this.
I would say Dragon type too. What is the clear best Dragon type in like the meta or the conversation for best teams?
I mean, it's loaded dice Dragonite next to Sneasler, right? Like that's.
Is that the consensus? Like not just the mon, but like also the set. Like
Yeah, it's like if you. So this is part of the reason I'm doing this exercise is what?
what else has multi-scale?
Like
That's it.
not like that. Yeah, that's it.
Nothing important. Nothing important would have multi-scale. Um, that's not Dragonite.
Okay, so hold on. We have Sneasler Dragonite. What's another like duo? That's like annoying. Tatsu Dozo.
Well, you know, if you say clear best type in or best Pokemon in the type, it's like Incineroar just by itself changes games. Rillaboom by itself changes the game. Does Dragonite by itself change board position? Like just by sheer presence of appearing.
No, but I don't know that there's a dragon that does.
That is like so overwhelmingly oppressive. I mean, Miraidon. Miraidon is 100, but
Well,
we're
we're not
not in
talking
that
about
rank.
that.
But just the power scale in the next um, regulation will definitely show that. Um, so yeah, and I feel like if you can't find that type, or if you can't find a Pokemon in that just like domineering like type, it's like maybe you shouldn't use that type, or you have to put like two of those not good, not like overwhelmingly good types. Like you have to know how to pair them. Like they would almost have to be your last two Pokemon that are like so specialized in support.
Are you talking about typing or are you talking about Pokemon?
How can I explain it? Like Ensign, Rillaboom, I'm trying to think of like another type that has just a really overwhelmingly oppressive Pokemon.
What?
Or
It's a Sneasler.
like Steel. Yeah, Sneasler for like if I just said Poison, who's the most overwhelmingly strong like Poison Pokemon? It's like, oh, it's Sneasler. Like Sneasler opening, just the Sneasler alone can force you to make some hard reads right away. Um, I best normal, and it's like it might be a top. I mean, actually, Blood Moon is better in this meta than Ursaluna, which is weird.
Ursaluna is good. It's just the yeah.
Like if you see a Blood Moon, you are like, oh shit, like it can one shot. Like just the ability to one shot automatically makes it the highest tier of a Pokemon.
Where is DD?
I would say the same about Ursaluna regular, but like Incineroar's still around. Like
Yeah, I mean, it
Incineroar,
can
Incineroar
challenge.
stays on the board. Yeah, Incineroar stays in the game longer because of the lack of legendaries.
Okay, so if you could look at the stream real quick, we're just building out the threats visually just to have them.
Dude, I have the stream in 80 inches right now, bro.
Oh, you're on TV, or I'm on TV.
We're all on TV, baby.
Okay, so Sneasler Dragonite, right? Because it's like it. If Dragonite and Sneasler are out lead, I mean it's going to happen. The only thing that walls Dragonite, don't look at the moves. It's just like it's gonna be Scale Shot, Terra Blast, Extreme Speed, Protector, whatever. Dragonite's only got to worry about Steel and Fairy. That's checked by Sneasler's Dire Claw and Close Combat. So like you need like Intimidate or have screens or speed control or something, right? Like you need to have an answer to this lead. Tatsudozo, it's a big dumb idiot. If you can't out Tatsudozo, he will wipe your team, just fundamentally, right?
I feel like honestly, I feel like I've seen Dondozo. I feel like if you are not stupid and follow the playbook on beating Dondozo Tatsugiri, like you should win that all the time. Like if you fuck up, you will lose, but I feel like if you just follow the game plan, because I feel like great players just destroy this team, like or that duo with good play. Like, but it's like the same play every time. Cycle Intimidate, put it to sleep, like set up screens, like
God, I love Pokemon Home. Okay, so open box, yeah. Get out of here, Poliwag.
these are Dragonite. What?
Okay.
I'm not the biggest fan of Scale Shot Dragonite just because it's your item slot for one move.
It's the fact that you get that speed boost after that really does it.
I know, but it's like I don't know, maybe if it's just multi-scale, I guess. I don't know. I just feel like it's not optimized.
You are wrong.
Like I feel okay, but what is that doing better than I guess flexibility of move choice, but like Terra normal E speed? It's like you're not hitting Mouse Ape, but like were you bringing Dragonite to Mouse Ape anyway?
So I mean, you're just looking at Dragonite, and that's the problem. Is that Sneasler next to Dragonite puts the pressure on, right? So if it's Mouse Ape versus Sneasler Dragonite, Sneasler can I'd have to check the speed tiers, but Sneasler can either fake out the mouse, it could Dire Claw either the mouse or the ape. Dragonite can Scale Shot. Like, it just, there's so much pressure. It actually performs very
This
similar to
way.
Mass Ape.
Is Salamence better?
What? No. Salamence has no Salamence is Outrage Dragonclaw. Like, did Wisnick leave?
I don't
I
know. I
know.
didn't hear him.
He's like in here, but he's not talking.
He was muted. He's on Xbox. Put on your headset, boy. We're probably playing through his audio on his TV or some shit. What are other dragons?
Hydreigon,
Is
Salamence.
Excalibur better? No, dude. I love Hydreigon. Hydreigon's awesome. It's not better than Dragonite. Even
Well,
I can admit that. I'm
You
not.
you
I'm
asked the
not-
question. I'm answering the question you asked.
No, but like it was me. It was me because I have to talk myself through the options because I don't remember them off the top, and then I have to like say it again so I could be like, wait, Excalibur has X, Y, and Z.
Oh my
This
God.
is not better.
Actually, like getting bandages to the Shadow Realm. It was so. And hearing Duarte say, "Put on your headset" when my headset is on and not. I was like, so angry. I also was saying the funniest things ever, and I was like, "Damn, tough crowd tonight. They're really not into it." You have to trust me on that.
Wisnick. All right, you're on the clock. I need you to help me.
Oh, I
find
already
this
answered the
dragon.
question. It's Terra Normal, Giga Impact, Choice Band.
Shut up! Shut up!
It happened to me once. I was so sure that I was gonna fake it out, and then I literally am like, wait a second.
Inner
I was like, I'll
focus.
either fake it out, or I'm like, I know I can survive a single E-speed, and then it was Giga Impact, and I couldn't fake it out. I was actually cried.
Dude, that's such cheese, bro. That would not fly anywhere else other than this shit.
Well, you can kind of use like follow me to
I can think Biden, but you know, whatever.
thank you. And actually, the first thing I said was Jordan was what happens when Biden gets his second term and mandatory boy pregger butt babies.
Bro, what? This is Pokemon.
I didn't realize we could do mail on Pokemon. That's pretty cash money.
Wisnick, why aren't you watching the stream?
No.
You're a bad friend.
Yeah, dude.
I literally
Hop.
sat down like 1 second ago. Oh.
Bro, you could have turned on the TV at the same time when you picked up the remote while sitting down.
Well,
Themes and threats.
I just turned my computer on.
Can you name one of your Pokemon?
I'm
with
literally your only fucking sub.
Thanks
I
for the
was
support,
told
David
today-
Wisnick.
I was told today that being a top is literally just penetrating the other person. So even if a girl has you like tied up and is riding your dick and you're not moving at all, you're still topping her. You're just sub. Can that be
Bro,
validated?
Bro.
Anyway, about
people
Pokemon.
should not be telling you how to live as a straight man, but oh wait, for some reason my
It looks like somebody was
Oh.
actually active in your chat, Logan.
I'm in your chat.
Fiona Vortex, is that like an AI?
Um,
Am I gonna send her all my money?
No, she was talking for a bit.
Now that's
Thank you,
pretty cash.
Gamer House.
oh my god, I hear this fucking chat 3 times. Once through my TV, once through my phone, once through my headset. All at different times.
Jordy, what are you doing?
I'm watching this in my living room.
Dorothy's like
you're not
part
playing
of
on
the
these.
stream.
Jordy's watching you on an 80-inch TV, and also on
Yeah.
his phone. Why aren't you watching
Yes.
him on your Nintendo Switch OLED?
That's a good point. I should be playing on my OLED while doing this, but then I get distracted and talk about Smash Brothers, and I'm very
Or you could talk
invested.
about.
I'm
you
very
always talk about
invested.
Pokemon.
Exactly. I could just chill and talk about Pokemon. I fucking love their shit.
I'm trying to remember. So by upgrading to the new Windows full screen experience, I kind of bricked my Leech and Go's controllers. Like they kind of work in some instances, but not during gaming, which is weird.
Okay.
But it's fine.
where
It's fine
is
for
red?
Helldivers if I'm playing on TV, because I can just use my Xbox controller.
Wait, Logan, is that Ursa ring supposed to be a stand-in for something?
The one on the left?
The nasty green Ursa ring.
Yeah, that's Ursa.
Um,
That's regular Ursaluna.
Are you sure that's not Ursa ring?
The thing that you are looking at is Ursaring next to Poplio. I'm not bringing freaking
Yes.
Poplio to the battle.
You're not bringing EVOA Ursaring?
In case you haven't noticed,
That's what I'm
Dorte,
like-
Vulpix has been on the screen the entire time.
Yeah, that's different. I was like, maybe EVLA Vulpix is some weird tech he wants to do.
Okay, so from Reg H showdown usage percentage
Better
down,
not be Seichiro.
it's Goldango, Dragonite, Archaludon, Incin, Rilla, Blood Moon, Ape, Sneasler, Pelly, Wims, Amoonguss, Volk, Base Luna, and then after we start getting into like random stuff like Dozo, Indeedee, Kingambit, Mouse, Geary,
No
Garchomp.
Whimsicott?
Whimsicott is between Amoonguss and Pelly, so like Whimsicott's in there. Whimsicott is above Base Luna.
Bro, I don't see it.
I actually have no idea what device my headset is connected to anymore. It's saying connected on my Legion Go, but also on my Xbox. This is weird. I'm going
Alright,
to leave.
so can
I'm going to leave
you-
and come back.
Can you go through the process of how you are, like, putting the threats against the team?
Okay, yeah. So let's do super easy right off the top. So we're locking in the first team, right? Just as it is in the PokePaste. Just this is the snow team. Then up against lead. We know that the opponent is going to lead Sneasler Dragonite. What do we bring?
From this pool? Or do we have to pick a team of 6 and then...
No, so from just the top 6. So like we have locked in the Baxcalibur team. So these are 4 different teams.
So these teams are read from left to
Fr-
right.
Right. So it's the Bax team with Volcarona, the Fire Water Grass here, right? Like Fire Water Grass, Goldango, Ice. Then there's the Rain Hydreigon. There's Rain Mence, and then I don't know what you'd call this last team, like Trick Room Luna with Komodo.
I mean...
So just a-
Aurora Veil and Ice Shard would be pretty... Would that be to me, that just jumped out at me. That play. Aurora
So what I-
Veil for I mean, if it E-speeds the Ninetales, are you running Focus Sash?
I think the Sneasler Dire Claw just takes out the Ninetales.
What is Ninetales running?
As far as item, or you mean?
Item.
I had to consult the PokePaste.
And with the snow, would a Ninetales survive a Dire Claw?
It's Blizzard, Icy Wind, Aurora Veil, Moonblast. So there's no protect on that thing.
Oh, but Sneasler's faster.
Sneasler's way fast. I think you have to
Oh,
do
well,
like
the snow gives you 50% boost, so I don't. It's 1.25. Ninetales is weak as shit though, and Dire Claw is too strong. Okay, Dire Claw is the worst case scenario because of the effects, but I don't know. I'd have to run the calcs and.
I think you have to do like
Fantasy Spin.
I think you have to do like Goldango Rillaboom. Like I think you just like you send it out, you go make it rain, get the damage on, and or actually is
Dire clawing the Rillaboom and getting anything is going to be devastating. That's a big risk. I'm not saying you shouldn't do it, but that's a risk you consider.
So,
I mean, okay. The other philosophy is you go in mentally mentally in the mindset. You have to be in the mindset that I will get taxed somehow. I have to be ready to know what to pivot and what to do.
see, what I think is you lead Goldango, Rilla fake out into the Sneasler, because I don't really think Dragonite's threatening Goldango too much. Goldango, like, immediate just nasty plot. Just click nasty plot. And then at that point, you go, like, Grassy Glide into, I don't know, Dragonite to break the multi-scale, if it has it. And then Goldango make it rain. Like, you're kind of letting Rillaboom fall, but, like, you already have a +1
I don't think you're
Goldango.
knocking. I don't know if are you knocking anything out with that?
+2 make it rain. I don't think Sneasler takes
Yeah.
+2 make it rain.
That's
There's no
what
shot.
That's what I was thinking. Okay, Sneasler Dire Claw on Ninetales with the doubles OU Snow Setter, so it has HP and defense investment, right?
Yeah.
It is a 97.9 to 115% OCO. So you gotta get the lowest roll possible.
And then it's
Right,
gonna
okay,
it's
so
it's
you're
gonna
not
get tricked.
winning that.
It's gonna get poisoned and then it's knocked out.
Now, if you ran, so this Sneasler's max speed adamant. What if this was max speed? 252. 348. So if you ran max speed, Alola Ninetales, you actually could set up Aurora Veil.
To outspeed
And
Sneasler? If it's not,
Yes. If it's
That's-
adamant, if you would outspeed an adamant Sneasler,
I
if
don't.
you fully invest speed, you would get absolutely cooked if it's Jolly Sneasler. But like 120 base speed Sneasler, the only thing
what
is
if,
that they would be trained to be other Sneasler.
What about if the thing, not Limber, but the one where it gets faster?
Oh wait, let me go to. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me go to level 50. Let's see.
Yeah,
this.
you might need to do that.
It's still faster. It's
If you
faster at
outspeed it
max.
with an increased speed stage, because most Sneasers are in. I actually don't know if this is still true, but last time I remember, they're mostly in side terrain, and they're holding the item that gets eaten inside terrain.
Unburden.
Unburden. Yeah.
Well, no, we're just talking about Sneasler Dragonite. If you're facing Sneasler or anything else, like, run, because it's probably an unburdened Sneasler. Well, this one's running Focus Sash, but okay, if you gamble, max speed Alolan Ninetales beats Adamant max speed Sneasler.
Ooh,
That's
incoming message
interesting.
from Super Earth. We have
Yeah,
to
you outspeed by 5.
Marlia, not Marlia.
So then there's.
You have to evade the Marlia.
And if you set up Aurora Veil, you survive every hit.
What's the Volk set on this?
So that's interesting. I don't know if it would be irresponsible as a
It's such a
player to
weird.
do that to your Ninetales.
It's such a weird set, but like it is higher risk, higher reward. Because the thing is, like, you don't like you could just do Ninetales Goldango, do Aurora Veil. You do Aurora Veil, Nasty Plot. But if you're taking that gamble, do you want Aurora Veil Or do you want Blizzard?
Ooh. I think you game one, you do the safe play and go Aurora Veil.
This is best
Like,
of one,
you
dude.
are... Oh fuck.
Blizzard,
Something with
Icywind,
less
Aurora
risk.
Veil, Moonblast.
Maybe I think you need to work. I think we need to work through the team to come up with a less risky opening, because that's like if you had a second game, that would be a game two opening.
Well, okay, because then you have then there's something different, like Rilla Ninetales, right? Where you're talking like fake out the Sneasler, set up the Aurora Veil, because Dragonite doesn't threaten Ninetales.
Dragonite. So you would set up the Aurora, yeah, and you would break a sash. You would prevent it from getting a speed boost. But the only thing is you are if the Rillaboom doesn't have protect, you have to switch out. Like you can't risk the Sneasler.
Yeah, he's literally just in there to fake out and then like leave.
What do you switch to? Is that the Goldango?
It has to be the Goldango. And like Goldango coming in with Aurora Veil up, that's pretty good. Because then it's going to be grassy terrain and lefties.
Or this is crazy, but Volcarona, because they're doubling into that slot.
You just catch the burn. You're just catching the burn. Is that what you're fucking saying?
Yeah, do unto Sneasler what it would do to you.
I mean,
and
I guess.
If they don't double, and if they don't double into the Volcarona, it's like, okay. If they don't double into Volcarona, let's just say like Dragonite, E-Speed, or Scale Shots in Volcarona. It's like it's not doing anything. Does Scale Shot make contact?
God, I hope if Scale Shot makes contact, that Dragonite is so fucked.
Let's look it up. Okay, Scale Shot. Does Scale Shot make contact?
Actually, no. You're overthinking it. Actually, you hard switch out into Tauros, so then you get the Intimidate off, and then it's just
I was thinking that, but you know what? Honestly, once you said fishing for burn, I was like, this is the one. This is what I want. Scale Shot
actually
always makes contact.
Tauros and Tauros Ninetales is interesting, because like you immediately get the Intimidate off. You will get.
Scale Shot does not make contact.
That's spooky.
So, okay, so Volcarona is not a good switch. Yeah, so it's a Tauros. You have to you switch into Tauros. You're fucked if it's Inner Focus Dragonite, but
what? So that is information. So because we don't really care about intimidating the Dragonite.
Ooh, that is information, because you're not faking out Dragonite ever.
Like if the team was, yeah, like if the team, let's say hypothetically, we don't know what the rest of the other 4 monsters are, but like we bring Tauros, you could do like Tauros Rilla, and like
I like the Ninetales Rillaboom. Go into Tauros, because then you get the Intimidate off. Right? Is Dragonite taking out the Tauros with Scale Shot though?
Maybe. Tauros is not that bulky.
Yeah, that's a problem. You would have to click Blizzard with Ninetales and if you lose it, whatever.
I mean, if it's Inner Focus, it's not multi-scale. Like that's the important thing.
I'm just looking to see what OU Dragon Dance, Reg I Choice Band, Scale Shot Sweeper. Okay. The next question is, what happens if it's Choice Band Dragonite? Like, what's your opening after that?
Okay, so this is Choice Band Dragonite, which means it doesn't have Scale Shot. So Banded Dragonite is Claw. It's Claw, it's E-Speed, Low Kick.
Well, no. I guess you just still open with Rillaboom? I guess right? I don't. And that's a hard because if you do Tauros,
Having a weird thing
inner
with my
focus is
controller where
always.
like it's weirdly unresponsive. Like it's functioning, but it's not responding. And, like if I press left on the stick, it just like and then try to press right again, it takes like a second.
Okay, if a Dragonite had EQ, it's still 96%.
On what?
Oh wait,
Gold,
sorry.
on Goldango?
On Tauros, on Tauros, on Tauros. Oh, doubles. Sorry. It's still one. Oh, it's still one. Oko. If they just had the moves are Scale Shot, Earthquake, E Speed, DD, whatever. But even Scale Shot is 74% on the high roll. This is Adamant, Max Attack, Dragonite. Multi and loaded dice. So then, oh well, did I put in Intimidate?
So that's the thing is, you intimidate it, it's multi-scale. If it's multi-scale, then it's more resilient from the defense drop from Scale Shot. But you can fake it out with Rilla later in the game if you brought the Rilla. If it's inner focus, that it's less bulky because it doesn't have multi-scale. But once that thing has gotten a Scale Shot off, it's now hitting like 100, 105 base speed, whatever it is, and now it's moving. This thing's going. And there's no way to slow it down without like Icy Wind or something like that. And you're not going to click Icy Wind, you're just going to click Blizzard. You just be like, I need to get rid of this.
Okay, I turned off my Xbox controller and now it won't turn back on. Come on. Okay. Come on. Come on.
You still hear
Why is it
Dorte?
not-
Yeah,
that's
I was
fine.
looking at the damage calculator between Intimidate with it versus without it, and no matter what. Well, for Tauros is going to be at like 50% with Intimidate, 70% with without it. So it's
I
living, and then what are you doing after?
it's like click close combat into the Sneasler slot, or like click Raging Bull into the Sneasler slot. Tauros is more. Honestly, I think Tauros is not.
Is this
Get-
time? Okay,
It's like
I hate to say it. Well, you're breaking up, but
no, I haven't said anything.
oh, I was gonna say. Now take Tauros and put in Incineroar and be like, what can I do with Incineroar instead?
Well, yeah,
It's like
yeah, 100%. Like
parting
I
shot.
Incin is only in. Sorry. Tauros for this matchup is only here to be a water Pokemon with Intimidate because
Oh,
we're
I keep
using.
thinking it's the fire one. I don't know why.
Well,
but,
because that
yeah.
is like the fire. Well, that's the fighting one, but it is only here to be a water Pokemon to fill out a fire water grass core that does not need a water Pokemon. Like, really.
I think I was saying, what's the oppressive water that like bends the game?
I could put fucking base Dozo on
And
here, but
and that,
the
okay,
the
so this
Intimidate's
actually
valuable.
Dragonite and Sneasler, the Sneasler Dragonite combo is actually a perfect encapsulation of like Rillaboom and Incin bend games to their will as individual Pokemon. Like you can put them in any situation and you will have a chance to, if you make the right call, like turn a game around. And then there's the Pokemon where they don't have that oppressive presence by themselves. But if you put two together as a duo, they become on the level of one of those Pokemon, if that makes sense. Like
No, I get
Dragonite
what you mean.
Sneasler is an oppressive opening. Like they support each other so much. It's like an anime fight. it's like the teammates that like together they become a combo. But if you break the what connects them or knock one of them out, it like falls apart. Or
100%.
you're like one turn away from getting completely blown out.
Yeah, there's no just like random water Pokemon. I really want to use this team. Well, I would like to use this team just because it's fun, but like
I feel like for this, if you want to use not top tier Pokemon, you gotta be a little cheesy.
yeah, I agree.
Like I think we gotta make the I think we gotta cheese this. if you
Wait, so
really
no
wanna-
legendaries are allowed in this?
Just standard
No, bro, it's
Regate, just like
Regate.
exactly a year ago.
Okay. I heard somebody say Articuno earlier. That wouldn't be allowed,
did.
right?
No,
Articuno's a legendary.
it's a legendary. Yeah, I was joking about sheer cold. No
Oh,
clone.
Yeah.
Just checking.
So,
that one original.
well,
Alright, so what do you want to do? If you want to play like a straight up like legit game style, you gotta use the best Pokemon. And if you want to do some like weird shit, you gotta you gotta use some
So-
gimmicky stuff.
I don't think this team is bad. I think what we're finding that is
We can't play like a conventional team. We
Well-
have to get weird with it.
well, if in order to beat Dragonite Sneasler with this team, you got to bring Goldango. You got to be very careful with Ninetales. Baxcalibur is not coming to the battle unless it's like I mean, unless you, it's just so threatened by Dragonite Sneasler. It just bringing two ice types, bringing ice that's a dragon into that. Like, oh yeah, it threatens Dragonite, but it just feels silly. I mean, this almost looks like a Pala Balance team that got stuck in a snowstorm and lost the Pala, really, right? Like,
The only thing is you know what? Get a little weird. You need a ground type, like headlong rush on, right? And Rillaboom gets that.
high horsepower,
He
Rillaboom.
gets it. High horsepower. He gets high horsepower. Pretty sure that and like Aqua Jet take out Sneasler. And that's a good opening. The only like Sneasler's not Okoing Rillaboom.
Well, at that
Not
point, you
with
just do
acrobatics. Actually,
make
maybe
it
Flying
rain
Jet
Aqua Jet.
acrobatics?
I don't think it's living that. I think it might have to be Specs Goldango though. Sure, that
Pick
reminds
one.
me.
I told my chef I'll get rid of some bacon chips, but I want a snack. Anyway,
House.
if you hear chewing, I'll stop.
Yeah, no problem. And ape.
Who else is watching this?
Oh no. I think we lost Fiona a long time ago. Mostly because Wistic was saying
Well-
weird stuff.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, he fucking.
I
He's
just
like
said
he's
I'm
like
your
the
number one
scrappy
sub.
duo. Like the scrappy duo. This.
I don't know what that means.
First thing you came in here was about subs and riding.
Yeah, bro. You're talking about being like, I found out what a
Wait,
top
dude,
is, and it's
so-
like,
So
it's
are
like,
you?
bro,
are
you live in New
ti-
York. You should have known what a
you're
top is. a long
tied
time ago.
up, blindfolded, completely immobilized, and she's riding your dick. You're still topping her? I don't. I just.
Bro, you probably triggered so many people.
So
I actually swear to God, I was told tonight more than once that when I'm at my friend Jonas, he's the one who was in the VR picture. That when I'm at his birthday tomorrow, I can't say anything too unhinged. They were like, please, there's gonna be normal people there. And I was like, I don't know. But I said, all right, I'm just gonna have to get it all out tonight.
I'm immediately looking at the third team, the Peli Basket Legion team.
I mean, that what is it? Not Thunderbolt. What the fuck is Archaludon signature move?
Electroshot.
Electroshot. That hurts. That hurts. Dragonite.
I mean, what you bring to this is, so Archaludon is baiting the close combat from Sneasler, but you just click Hurricane into the Sneasler slot, and you just protect with Archaludon.
Yo, do Sneasers commonly run Fake Out?
They have access to it through breeding, but I don't know if they actually run it.
I feel like it should. I feel like what are you running? Fake Out, Unburden, or Fake
Close,
Out,
Dire,
Acrobatics?
Protect. It's either Throw Chop or Fake Out is that last slot. Because it's like, because it's poison fighting, if they're up against
I feel like Fake Out's gonna be the #1 move on it.
yeah, unless it's a coaching set. In which case, if it's a coaching set, it will have Fake Out.
It won't have Fake Out?
If it's coaching, then it will have Fake Out.
I feel like if it's anything, it should have Fake Out.
Wait, is my voice playing through the stream?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, that explains why you didn't want me saying those things. Fair enough.
Once the stream's over, I upload it to YouTube.
Well,
Yeah, he's gonna get demonetized.
I don't have monetization yet, but the thing is, I don't have the time to actually make and edit videos, so I'm just doing a stream, take the whole thing, export to YouTube. It's literally one button on Twitch, and then at some point, I have a bunch of video ideas. I'm like writing scripts for them on my time off at work, but I don't have the time to like sit down and.
all right, well, I apologize for racism.
Bro. I'd give my life for Pakistan. Now anyway. There's something about this second team I really like, and I haven't figured out what it is.
So second from the top, or the second one that we're talking about?
Oh, well, I was thinking about Fake Out on Sneasler, and like, I feel like there's no reason you shouldn't not run Fake Out. Fake Out, CC, Dire Claw, Protect. Boom.
Fake Out, CC, Dire Claw, Protect. Yeah, I mean that's like a great set. The
Like,
only
I wouldn't assume every Sneasler has that.
the only move that if it is an offensive Sneasler, which it probably is, the only thing that you're thinking about is Goldango. Goldango fully walls Dragonite, so Throw Chop on Sneasler is your answer to Goldango. But then also other just like random stuff like
I would give Sneasler another partner. Like that you see the Goldango, that's when you bring in a different partner for Sneasler.
well yeah, like if
I know we're focusing on Sneasler and Dragonite, but like that matchup, like I like Sneasler against almost everything else on that first team.
yeah, that's why I built out this left side, is like it's terrifying.
Like Archaludon, I don't think takes a close combat from max attack Sneasler, right?
No, the second team can beat up the Archaludon to trigger stamina.
It's not a 30. Oh.
Like I'm just saying, like that's the play. Like that's the move. Like if you were playing Archaludon, you gotta punch your own Archaludon to survive a Sneasler hit
with mouth hold. No,
with Mouse.
actually, I think no.
Yeah,
Sneezer's still faster. Sneezer's still faster. It's 120 base.
then Mouse Hold. Yeah, because what is it? Mouse Hold's like
Mhm.
114 or something, or one. I know Mouse Hold's like a weird number.
It's like 110. I think it's the same deal as Ninetales because Ninetales is 102. It has to be max speed, Jolly, mouthful.
Okay, yeah.
Which
So
I guess is
I mean,
something you'd want. Or what is it? Plus speed minus attack. And that way you just beat up Archaludon.
well, yeah. The point remains. Like I'm wrong on the exact numbers, but it's like, oh, you need to do X in order for your Archaludon to live. Like it's just not going to happen. Because Needler's so oppressive, which means that your Pelly is clicking Hurricane, which means that that Dragonite is probably going into Scale Shot into Pelipper. I think that Pelly can. I'm pretty sure Pelly can live a Scale Shot. Because like you're only doing HP and E defense, I want to say. Like your
Are you
Pelipper,
betting Pelipper is bulkier than Tauros?
yeah, Pelly's bulkier than Tauros. Pelly's got like base.
Honestly,
Pelly's got a base 100 defense. It's got terrible HP, but it's got good defense.
what item do mouthholds usually run?
Depends if it's offensive or support.
What's the one in the Poke Paste?
This one for the Mouse Ape team is. Nope, I clicked the wrong one.
Like Cobra, is it Cobra Cloak? That there's something interesting there. Cobra Cloak mouthhold.
This one is Safety Goggles, Follow Me, Taunt, Protect, Beat Up, 252 HP, 252 Speed, Ghost Terra. So it could follow me and just be like, I'm going to die for my team.
Yeah, I feel like you're getting nothing from that.
No, I like. Yeah,
Paladin, nothing's getting set up. Did Final Gambit work on Focus Ash?
if you Final Gambit into a Focus Sash Pokemon, the Sash will still work. So you will leave it at 1 HP regardless. It's the same thing if you like use Fissure into Focus Sash.
Safety Goggle, Mouthhold, doesn't feel right.
It looks weird. Like I get what you're trying to do here. You're trying to beat a Moongus.
Yeah, but you can't do it with Mouthhold. You're better off putting Safety Goggles on like Hydreigon and give it Flamethrower.
What is even on this Hydreigon?
Or
Oh, this is Crit Hydreigon. You keep on clicking Draco Meteor and then the HP never drops because between Focus Energy and Scope Lens, you're just critting like crazy. It's a wall breaker. That's like the it's not the anti-do. Well, it's kind of anti-dozo. Like not really because it just hits you with Order Up and then you die. But
Crits go for multi-scale, right? Or not? They don't. There's no interaction. Like multi-scale will a fourth hit anything.
Correct.
I'm just a little safety goggles. What are common safety goggle Pokemon? And like the number one is
Instant.
and then the next is Volcarona, and they need it because they're so good that if they fell asleep or were redirected, it would be disastrous. If Mouthhold is put to sleep or redirected, are you like, are they even wasting the move to do that on them? Like maybe if they had indeed or like follow me the beat up or something, but
It is literally
crazy.
just to follow me the beat up, I think. Because I don't really see Mousehold is not a Pokemon on this team. But if just for the
I
second team,
mean,
this is
Mouth,
what look at the
Mouth.
second
Okay,
team.
but hold on. Encore's beat up, protect. Does it get fake out?
You
Like,
get Super Fang, so you could like quarter stuff or half its HP, like you just bite shit.
I feel like that's a really good gamble. 90%, right?
What?
Worth? Super Fang.
What do you mean 90%?
Like 90% accuracy.
I don't know. I've never seen it miss.
Because 90%. I'm pretty sure it's 90%.
That sounds right.
Riznik, look that up.
I am in the middle of some shit. I got kicked. My teammates kicked me for some reason. And I'm trying to get to the extraction, and it's completely surrounded by robots. I call down a laser, and I'm trying to follow the laser rim without getting killed by it.
Okay, anyway,
Sick
I like
bonus.
that for Mouthhold better. Clover Cloak.
I could see
No
Cobra Cloak.
fake out. No fake out. No Dire Claw hacks. No. Yeah, no Dire Claw hacks and Mouthhold can still be useful. Yeah, I think for that team, Covert Cloak is the best.
I
Also,
like.
or Hydreigon.
What
It's
about?
good on Hydreigon so that so it could use Focus Energy if you want to go with that set.
Well, it's just the moment you use Focus Energy because of Scope Lens, you are critting shit. So it is just like the it's just the Draco Meteor button. Like that's all Hydreigon is. Like
No, but I'm saying Covert Cloak because it's like, oh, I could fake out on the because Focus
It-
Energy.
if at that point you're better off doing like Covert Cloak's elements. Like you just pick a different dragon. Like if you have picked Hydreigon in Reg H, you are either doing a crit one or you're doing something more like a Life Orb, Terra Steel, like Flamethrower. But even then, it's like that's such a reg. Like,
Did you get Tailwind?
no, I don't think so. It's pretty slow too. Like somewhere in like the 88 speed, 90 speed
97.
range.
Oh, Hydreigon's really fast.
If it's not hitting base 100, I'm not calling it fast.
It's like 97. It's faster than Garchomp.
Garchomp's like 108 speed.
Nah, it's like 91 speed.
How does this thing not have any weak spots?
Are you insane?
Let's look. Garchomp speed.
102 speed on Garchomp.
And what is the Hydreigon?
You said it was 97.
Yes. Well, I was also 98. Wow, I'm so fucking close.
Oh, I'm so fucked.
Okay. I mean, that brings up the next question. Are you running max speed Garchomp? And are you running max speed Hydreigon? And it's like, I don't know.
Oof.
If you're critting every single time, I'd probably be running speed.
You'd run timid. You're right.
I agree.
If you're getting crits, you're running timid. You don't do There's no reason for modest. It's just not worth
Yeah,
it.
at that point you're not OHKOing things that you wouldn't to hit KO already, you know?
Yeah, it just the whole point is like Hydreigon gets on the field, he gets just one turn of setup, and that again the focus energy is optional. Like you can just click Draco, like if you want. But yeah, it's like focus energy. Now we're Draco Meteoring stuff. It's not living a scale shot, mind you, but it one turn of setup, you're good.
It's
There's a
definitely faster than Dragonite.
well, that's the thing. So you click focus energy, they use scale shot. Okay, so I think it's going to use scale shot. I'm going to Draco into that Dragonite slot. Guess what, idiot? Close combat. Boom, you're dead.
Well, that's when you. That first turn you fake out Sneasler, unless it Terra goes. But let's say, I mean, if it Terra Ghosts and kills you with close combat,
You,
you've already lost.
yeah, if that happens, you go okay, GG. You know, good game. That's fine. Like I'm not mad about that. Like it sucks, but
Now if I'm the Sneasler Dragonite player, is that the safest play I can make every single time?
no, you would just like fake out the Garchomp or something, or not fake out the Garchomp. Fake out the You'd fake out something just to like get the top. You would fake something out so that Dragonite gets the scale shot to increase its speed. So now Sneasler is as fast as it was, and Dragonite is +1 speed.
So you have Matcha Gotcha potential here. Matcha Gotcha is a partner with Rage Powder and Mouthhold. And did the Mouthhold have Follow Me?
Mouseld has Follow Me, yep.
And does the Sinistcha have Rage Powder?
Sinistcha has Rage Powder, Trick Room, Life Dew, Matcha Gotcha. So I could honestly do like.
Dude, that's a really good pair with Hydreigon. I mean, Dire Claw would put it in the hole, but now Hydreigon has the Dragon Meteor button. Now, is it Okoing the Salamence? I mean, is it Okoing the Dragonite with multiscale?
I don't know.
Or does the Mouthhold have Helping Hand? You could say, follow me, Mouthhold, focus energy, Helping Hand, Outrage. Or Draco Meteor. Because now that's Helping Hand is 50%, and crits are also 50% or double.
Crits are 1.5 now.
So
they go
doubled.
through.
So it's quadrupled. So then it's just doing neutral damage to Dragonite.
If it's scaled. I almost think if that kind of team.
If it's not scaled, it's destroying.
I almost think like a team like this, if you can get off Sinistcha's Trick Room, like you're not a Trick Room team, but if you see stuff faster than you.
You're saying you're surviving one Dire Claw from Adamant Sneasler on Sinistcha.
I don't know.
Are you burning the Terra? Is the Trick Room worth it? Is the Trick Room worth it where you can... So... Max speed Adamant Dragonite. Probably wouldn't outspeed Timid Hydreigon.
So here's what I'm thinking. You do Sinistcha Archaludon. You protect with the Archaludon. You Trick Room with the Sinistcha.
You're also betting that what's it called? Won't CC the Hydreigon.
Again, I'm leading Archaludon, Sinistcha.
Oh, Archaludon, Sinistcha.
I protect with the Archaludon. Sinistcha does Trick Room. Okay, just stay with me here. Once Trick Room's up, immediate switch out the Sinistcha for Pelly. Archaludon, who is the slowest Pokemon on the field, clicks clicks a move that will kill Sneasler.
I think Electro Shot. I think that's it.
Right, like whatever that move, right? So you Electro Shot into Sneasler. If Dragonite does have like Stomping Tantrum or something and hits Archaludon, that's fine as long as it doesn't kill, because then you can switch that Pelly out back into the Sinistcha. Hospitality will trigger and it'll heal up the Archaludon. Now it is weird because you're just like doing the Trick Room just for the turn order, but it's a heads up play. Like the alternative is doing. The alternative is the fact that Sinistcha and Mouse both have redirection moves. So like it could be Mouse, Archaludon. Mouse says follow me. Archaludon gets the I don't know, Aura, not Aura Sphere. Yeah, you see what I'm talking about. Just like the fact that this team has 2 redirectors is interesting.
I'm not sold on. I don't know if Mouse Ape and Archaludon Pelipper are like compatible duos.
I quite frankly, my eyes go to. I really like these 2 teams, the last 2, because Pelly Archaludon's good. You can even bring like Pelly Mence. Like so, you have 3. Well, I'll rearrange this a bit. So you have Pelly, and then 3 rain attackers in the form of the Electro Shot, Hurricane, Swift Swim, Basculation, right?
Swift
And then
Swim
you
or Adaptability.
Good question. I'm gonna pull up the Pokepaste.
Like, I mean, Swift Swim's great, but Adaptability with the lower power level is more.
Well, it's like
it'd
it'd be Adaptability Scarf, or it would be Swift Swim.
No.
Life Orb,
No,
I think.
I think Focus Sash. Just treat
Sashed?
it like Sneasler. Treat it like a treat it like a cracked out Sneasler. Like that's what I was saying earlier. Like Basculegion is really hard to use, but if you save it last and pivot it and use it like when you need to, I think it's a high ceiling Pokemon. Like you get it.
I agree with that assessment.
If you get it end game, I mean, Aaron Zhang, that was his analysis. Like he's like, you get an end game, fucking last respects and Wave Crash, Aqua Jet.
Okay, so I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna read this out to you, all right? So the Archaludon's the standard set of Assault Vest, Draco, Electro, Flash Cannon, and Body Press, right? Just standard Archaludon stuff. Basculegion is stamina. Basculegion is Choice Band, Swift Swim, Wave Crash, Last Respect, Flip Turn, Terra. Okay, cool, whatever. You could change that around. You could do Adaptability Scarf. You could do Life Orb. So whatever, right? The Mence. I really like this Mence. Draco, Hurricane, Tailwind, Protect with Life Orb, Intimidate. Terra Fly.
I was gonna ask you if it was sounded crazy to put Tailwind on the Salamence, but like it has it. I think you should. I think you should keep it. I think you instead of Swift Swim, it should have Basculegion should have adaptability because you have speed control.
The if it's adaptability, it doesn't need the choice band.
That's what I'm saying. You could give a focus sash.
What doesn't have a shit ton of HP? What
You're not
what
investing in defense. You're just going straight adamant offense.
right, but, like what is one-shotting Basculegion? The thing is 120 HP. I mean, granted, it's like terrible.
Electroshock. Common Electroshock. Is it just straight water?
Water Ghost.
Or is it water Ghost? So Ghost. So Shadow Ball. So your Terra Water Basculegion, and does Steel resist water?
Steel does not resist water. Water resists steel.
So Terra Water, you could just Terra Water right into Wave Crash or Liquidation. And Liquidation's pretty strong. Was it 90? Like base 90?
I think it might be. It's either 90 or 80. I always mix it up with what. Well, I know Waterfall's 80, but
Then I think it's the best. I think Liquidation's like 90.
this is a Terra
say
Grass
fucking
Bas. This is
Wave
a
Crash.
Terra Grass Basculation. What the heck?
I mean,
I
why
get
would
it. I
you bring
get
a
it.
Basculegion in front of a Moongus at all?
It's just like use the. It has Terra Blast on it, so you're able to hit other water types. Is what it wants to do. Like obviously, you're also like not. You can last respects into an Amoonguss late game. But also you have Hurricane on a Salamence. Like I'm not like it's fine. So I hear all your points. Like I get it. I just don't know. Yeah, everything you're saying makes sense to me on a team that's just bringing Basculegion as a water type. Like Sash Basculegion is a Pokemon that you replace Tauros with on this top team. Just like, oh, I need a water Pokemon that can hit shit. If I'm bringing Basculegion to a rain team, and it has adaptability, so it is going to kill stuff, and you say like, oh, I don't need Swift Swim because I already have speed control, that means I need to bring Mence next to Basculegion, or Mence needs to be on the field prior to Basculegion being sent out, which means I need to like have Mence out, use Tailwind, and then like switch in Pelipper. It feels.
No, you're
It feel-
probably starting. Does Pelipper have Tailwind?
No, it can, like this particular Pelipper does, but the one in the Poke Paste is the one in the Poke Paste is this Pelipper on the Poke Paste is Hurricane, Weather Ball, Wide Guard, Protect with Sash, Timid.
Sash, Timid. What was the moves again?
Hurricane, Weather Ball, Wide Guard,
Yeah.
Protect.
I always feel weird about Wide Guard and Protect.
It's
Well, I think Wide Guard, when you make the call, can be the most game-changing like move. But I feel like those calls are not 50-50. They're like 20-20. They're like 20 80s.
I mean, like I see your point here, where it's like, oh, you can just drop the
Risk
wide
is
guard.
so high.
You could drop the wide guard and then have Sash Pelly with Tailwind.
Well, my idea again, my thing is like that Basculation is none. And if you Tailwind, if you put Tailwind on Pelipper, you have to always start it with, you know, Salamence. I don't think you're rarely starting games Pelipper Basculegion. Like you want to set up the Tailwind for it.
So I know you say you if
And if you
Swift
set up Tailwind and like get the call right, you start with Salamence with a fucking Tailwind behind it.
I think that if Basculation and Swift swim, regardless of whether or not Pelly has Tailwind, you can start with any of the Pelly plus any of these guys. Like you could just do that.
Okay. Here's something crazy. What if instead of Protect, it was actually Wide Guard, right? And you keep a Tailwind on the Salamence. You set out your double Tailwind setters. If you see something with Intimidate, you could double Tailwind, knowing they're gonna not Intimidate, Fake Out. You can double Tailwind just to do it, have it ready, and
The
then if something gets knocked out, you just switched in Basculegion in the rain with Tailwind. And if they knock out the Salamence, you have a Wide Guard. If they knock out the Salamence, you have a Pelipper with Wide Guard.
Okay, like so the thing is that your end
And if
case
they
there
knock out
is
the
I
Pelipper,
click
you
double.
have a Bascu Legion and a Salamence.
I hear you. Clicking so I'm not opposed to clicking double Tailwind because of Fake Out. Like I get that, that's fine. If Pelipper doesn't get knocked out, or
Here goes Pelipper. Crazy. But if Pelipper doesn't get knocked out,
if no one gets knocked out, so Pelipper Sash, like it's not gonna get knocked out.
Pelipper Cloak. And then you're always guaranteed Tailwind, but you get knocked out, but the focus sash should be on the Basculegion anyway, so...
See, I think we have a good problem here where we're like, oh, what, like, the fact that we're not talking about Kingambit and Amoonguss is a good thing, because they're just, like, good, they're just fucking there. Like, they're holding it down. This,
I mean,
like...
I don't have I love Kingambit. I think with it was weird that Sylveon is a check for him. I still don't know how, but whatever.
You don't understand how Sylveon's a check for Kingambit?
I don't get it. It's a Fairymon, and the Kingambit is Steel. The only thing I know is Yawn. That's it. That's all I can like think that's the counter.
So, just as like a quick aside, Kingambit has like base. Kingambit has base 85 special, and I want to say I don't remember its HP stat. So Kingambit almost never it can carry Iron Head, but you're doing Sucker Punch, Kowtow, Protect like fourth move. So you're just not. Sylveon can pressure you. It's not a counter. It's just a check.
Well, isn't... I mean, so you're saying Hyper Voice is neutral and would do enough damage to Kingambit?
Just to threaten it, yeah. And also the thing is like Kingambit can do this like Terra Fire, Terra Dark, right? Like he is losing the steel a lot of the time. It's just like it just.
I didn't see it. I get like obviously somewhat people have success with it, but like, so you're saying Pixelate Throat Spray Hyper Voice is threatening enough to King Gambit,
What? That's the other
where
thing is that Sylveon is
it
Terra
can
Fire.
bend. I figured it would be Terra Fairy. Well, I guess.
You don't need the boost. You're already pure fairy. Like, you're Terra Fire because you can click that button to avoid the poison and the
Yeah,
steel.
Sylveon's not meant to. I get it. I mean, not that people should be bringing Sylveon in, but if it happens, what do you do? But also, like, with I've because I've been this was bothering me, like, how to Sylveon check a Kingambit, and I was like, well, you would run. Here are the moves. You run Sucker Punch, Kowtow Cleave, um, Protect, and then it's what's the next one?
Iron
What's
Head
the
or
steel
Sword
move it has?
Stance.
Iron Head.
Either Iron Head or Sword Stance. Yep.
I feel like I should always run Iron Head, but
You just you're not gonna run Iron Head. Like, I understand. Like, you're putting Iron Head, but the fact is you are giving up Sword Stance, Sucker Punch, which you can't give that up.
yeah.
You just, I mean, remember Honchkrow from back in the day.
Okay. Yeah.
Anyways, I really like Pelipper the Rain Machine. These 3 different scary. You know, we can agree to disagree and all. I get adaptability. I'm more leaning towards like Sash adaptability, but like I get it. I get the Focus Sash adaptability. Giving up the Swift Swim would be hard, but I see what you're saying, where it's like, oh, like I could just do Peli Tailwind, Basculegion, but honestly, Flip Turn, like just get him out of there if I want to, and then like go into like switch it up because like they're attacking that slot with something. Now we're going into now we have Tailwind up with Mr. Frickin' Archaludon. And then it's like switch out the Peli.
I like Tailwind Basculegion. I mean Tailwind does. I like Whimsicott Basculegion. Like you don't
Whimsicott Basculegion
always
is
need the
terrifying.
rain. You don't always need the rain with Basculegion. Like it's when I talked about Pelipper or not Pelipper, Palafin, like they're very close in attack power. Like and Palafin was oppressive in hero mode.
Yeah, it's just the switch out is that extra turn is annoying. Okay, so we haven't talked
Yeah,
about
that's
this
what I'm saying,
this.
like
Let's
maybe Basculegion partnered with a speed controller that does that like always goes first is a good building block. You already have half the team figured out. It'd be speed control, weather setter, which is Pelipper, it can't be anything else, and Basculegion.
so like what? Like lose the Moongus, get Whims?
No, I think Kingambit, but or I know you like Salamence. I know you love Salamence, but
I mean, quite frankly,
what does
this team is called Salamence Rain. Like that's what it is.
well, I don't see it. But if Salamence Rain is what you is that if that's the backbone of your team,
So the real thing about this team is that 100% accurate stab Hurricane is not something that anything on this left side wants to take. Like Dragonite can take it, but like Hurricane's insane. 30% confusion. 30% confusion chance. 110 base power. Always going to hit. Flying. And I could Terra Flying the Mence, so now it's not threatened by dragons. Like at all.
So So is that your end game? Is that the like board state you're looking to get to? Generally, like the one where you're like, this is the one where it gives me the highest percent chance to win.
So actually, like actual ideal board state is so okay. So the whole point of this team as it exists is like you bring A, and then these three are B, and like King Gambit and Mungus are like not always in the back, but like usually in the back, just because you know Pelly can die or get switched out, but he's always supplying hurricane pressure, just because again, hurricanes terrifying. So with rain up, King Gambit's fire weakness is checked because of the rain. Amoonguss fire weakness checked because of the rain. Also rage powder. It's Amoonguss, right? It's gonna be annoying. But at any point, Mence can switch from that offensive. Like the reason it's called Salamence Rain is that one, Hurricane's terrifying, it's offensive, it's Life Orb, but by having Intimidate and having Tailwind, its existence on the field and having base 100 speed means that Basket Legion or Mence next to King Gambit is not just quote unquote two attackers, right? I can go for Tailwind because of dynamic speed order. Tailwind will double King Gambit speed now that Kowtow Cleave is hitting before my opponent's I don't know, Annihilate or some shit. Like Mence is key to the team not because of what it does, but because it does like Intimidate, effortless. Tailwind is base 100 speed, so it's like, oh, I could get faked out, but like it's not usual. And then it has what was the moveset again? Draco, Hurricane, Tailwind, Protect. So it's just like, it is scary because flying, you're almost never clicking Draco, but it's there if you need it. It is also, like, I'll put it to you a different way, right? We see Sneasler Dragonite, we know that they're going to bring Sneasler Dragonite, right? We would love to bring a rain attacker to this battle. But unfortunately, the presence of Sneasler's close combat means that our Chaludon is just not. It doesn't feel right because he doesn't have Protect.
Right.
So we bring because we have 3 rain attackers, we just go down the list. Okay, so now it's send out Mence, send out Pelly. Salamence Intimidate goes off. Suddenly, Sneasler's just a little less scary. Dragonite, we either know it's multiscale or we know it's inner focus, right? Whichever. Let's say it's inner focus. We just protect with Salamence and just Hurricane. Just Hurricane something. Perhaps we Hurricane the Dragonite just to kind of like check it a little bit. I could either then Tailwind with the Mence as a like, okay, whatever's on my back line, because if Sneasler's gone, then King Gambit is safer. Or Salamence can just click the Hurricane button as well. Like that, it's Salamence's Inherent Bulk, Salamence's Moveset, Salamence's Intimidate, Salamence's access to Tailwind gives it a toolbox ability.
Is the dragon that important of a move type to have versus a fire move from Salamence?
It's in rain. Also, the fire accuracy is just like the fire moves. You're looking at flamethrower. You're looking at.
Well, you're not using dragon. You're not using Draco Meteor. I feel like as much, and you're saying, oh well, what about rain? It's like you're using fire, probably like a Goldingo and will you really see Gholdengo and like Pelipper much?
Well, at that point,
If
you're just
you
saying
do,
like
you
just run Earthquake, right?
if you
Like
well, what I'm saying is like I feel like fire's so useful. You don't have what's your Rillaboom check?
Hurricane.
Hurricane. Oh, Hurricane. What about Terra? What was this flying? No Terra Ice. Uh,
Terra Steel.
Terra Steel. Not.
Terra Steel.
Terra Steel's pretty common
Not Rilla.
in general. You could bait it. I mean, that's going into a lot of hypotheticals, but like, what is Draco Meteor hitting that flamethrower? Or like any other move? Like, what about Thunderbolt? Is that more useful?
Salamence
I
does not
don't
have access to
think so.
Thunderbolt.
It doesn't get Thunderbolt? What the fuck? Oh, it has a really shit move pool, actually.
It has a good move pool. It does not have a great move pool.
It has a very, like, mid move pool.
It's like it is a mixed attacker move pool. I'll put it that way.
Which doesn't work in doubles.
Yes, you are correct.
It's hard to make it a thing.
Mence is weird. Mence is a very, very weird Pokemon.
I mean, if you want to make it work, we might have to think outside the box with its moveset. I don't think we can use its typical.
Its typical
'Cause
moveset's
I
physical. Like
tried.
it's
I had a build, but then I was like, fuck, Raging Roaring Moon is way better.
well, yeah, but paradoxes aren't in this reg, so
I know, but I also ran into this frustration with Salamence once before, and I ran the same moveset. It was fucking Hurricane. Actually, I might honestly look at. I think we built the same team except for the Basculegion. Like I would open up Showdown and fucking find the same team. But anyway,
oh, I mean, Salamet's Rain is of my like I don't maybe not the King Gambit, but Salamet's Rain is a team that I've played for literal years.
I feel like this is missing a like connector piece. I don't know if Basculegion and King Gambit are the Pokemon
So
to keep on this team.
you came on this earlier, which is okay. Let's say we don't use Basculegion. Where's our water type? We're running a rain team without a water type.
I told you what your water type is. It's secretly Archaludon because it needs the rain.
Yes. You already said this before though, which is just like the water types are just not fantastic.
I feel like when you run a weather team in doubles, it's only like 3. If you have 4 Pokemon that are reliant on the weather, you're playing a really risky game. I think you're quote unquote water type, so I don't think you can. I don't think you should consider it water types. I think you should consider it rain boosted Pokemon. Like,
Well, that's the team directly above it, where it's like, oh, Mouseape doesn't give a shit about rain. Hydreigon and Sinistcha don't give a shit about rain. It's just it's Archaludon.
yeah, but I think the Pokemon on the second team is like aggressively flawed more than the first and third. I think you're missing the third Pokemon that gets a boost from the weather. I think if you're gonna run a team with weather, I feel like generally you're gonna run the weather setter and then 2 Mons that benefit from the setter that kind of each cover different weaknesses, right? And then the 2 behind are gonna be like your pivot support Mons in that 4th slot, or like when you gotta completely change the game. You know, if you see like a weird matchup. So I think you ditch Basculegion, or you have to ditch Archaludon or Salamence. You keep Amoonguss because he's the GOAT. And you consider leaving out King Gambit. Or you replace Vascular Legion with something that supports, I don't know, King Gambit and Arch Aladon. The last one was a guess, but
So I'm not crazy about this, but I'm just saying it to say it. What if it's like remove Basket Legion King Gambit for Rilla and like Terra Water Volcarona?
Rillaboom and Volcarona.
I'm not married to the Volcarona thing, but it's just like, oh, just like it is a fire type that
Volcarona is your. What does Volcarona kill or check that would like? What counters your main strategy, and what are the Pokemon?
What counters my main strategy? So
What counter? What is your main? Because of your weather boosted Pokemon, like that strategy, you're bringing Pelipper and either one or both Archaladon Salamence, right?
right.
So what counters those leads? Archaladon, Pelipper, and Pelipper, Pelipper.
So Archaladon, so Pelipper can't get over a bulky water. Archaladon can, but it has to be Electroshot.
Honestly, we could go back to the fucking top one. Sneasler,
Sneasler Dragonite.
Can it beat that? And for this experiment, I like Pelipper with Covert Cloak because of Fake Out. So there's that.
Well, but it's like, oh, they're gonna fake out my Pelly. Like what? I don't. They fake out the Pelipper so that Dragonite can knock it out with Scale Shot.
Possible, but like, yeah. So how would you? Could you punish that? What are
So then
things...
Archaludon. So that's interesting. So
Electroshot's not Okoing Dragonite, right?
no, but I'm also not I'm not afraid of Dragonite. I'm afraid of close combat from Sneasler.
So the biggest thing about that opening is the longer Dragonite and Sneasler are out, the more dangerous they become.
Well, so that's my.
Longer...
If I see Dragonite Sneasler on my opponent's team, I'm not sending out Archaludon Pelly.
So what's your?
So I'm always
with your core.
I'm always sending out Salamence to get the Intimidate off. If I see Sneasler Dragonite on my opponent's team, I'm sending out Salamence. Immediately get Intimidate off.
So the Intimidate is the punish for that opening. What's the counter for multi-scale? Or I'm sorry, inner focus.
Okay, so inner focus
means
is
there a pivot? Is there a pivot you can work from that position?
Shouldn't Draco just kill it if it's not multi?
I'm gonna say so. I'm betting you're not gonna see many AV Dragonites. I think that's a good counter.
Well, it's loaded. Like we're just saying it's loaded dice. Like we're just gonna say it's loaded dice. The only question is, so at that point,
honestly, I mean, even no matter what, whether it's like you have a like a flow to get into from all like 2 common board positions. I don't think there's anything they can do like other than like you're forcing them to switch. And I think in something like this, you don't need to gamble on like, hey, I think they're gonna. You don't have to make a hard read.
No.
It's your safe. It's your safe. It's the safest play you can make with like the least amount of getting punished. I don't know how you get punished, other than like them switching to another Intimidator.
I know we didn't talk about the bottom team, and there's plenty of time to figure this out. I would love to use this first team. I'm not going to use it. Hail's not it. The second team is cool, but it's just like kind of like a chop suey. I think we could do more work on the second team, possibly changing like moves and items. I get your points about Basculation,
Oh.
but like this third team, I'm pretty crazy about. Like, there's the strategy wise. I'm sure we can like we may find out that like King Gambit is not it.
I think that. Yeah, I don't think. I think King Gambit off the rip is not. There's no synergy.
He's just a guy.
I mean, armors, and DD. I don't know.
I look at
can't
this and I
see-
see like I like what does King Gambit do that Ensign like having Ensign Mence like hypothetically. It's like
Double Intimidate is OP.
this team right here, these four. Like, for some reason we're leaving Amoonguss at home. Like, I don't know why. But like we're just going into a battle. We don't give a shit about what's the lead. We have locked in these four Pokemon. Ensign, Mence, Archaludon. So like I could do like Mence, Archaludon, Parting Shot, switch in that. Pelly's Rain is going to trigger in the middle of the turn. Suddenly Archaludon just fires off the Zappy Bolt. I don't know if the speed order works that way, but like there's
Depends
or
how you EV 'em.
you know
Like,
what
do you-
about
what's your goal with that Archaludon?
look at that team. Pelly, Basculation, Ensign, Amoonguss, Firewater, Grass in Rain.
Yeah, it's a pretty solid team.
Actually, I think is this.
See, that's the thing. Ensign and Amoonguss are Pokemon that can bend games to their will just by themselves. So you can pair them with your. You can pair with your Pelipper. You can pair it with your Salamence. You can pair either one with your Archaludon. You could
Right.
partner any one of them with each
Right, so-
other to start a
so-
match.
So like
But,
Mence. So Mence is in this game, now Mence is leaning on the Draco. Because like I could click 30%, like we left Pelipper at home, like we just didn't bring him. This is the kind of one where it's like, oh, Tailwind, Parting Shot, or Tailwind Fake Out, then somehow Ensign's there, double Intimidate, Ensign gets out, brings in the Basculation. This is the Basculation that you were talking about outside of Rain. This is the Sash Basculation and the Covert Cloak Pelipper.
Yeah, this. Okay. Crazy item on the Salamence. Hear me out. Fuck, I forgot. No, it was phenomenal. It was actually, you're gonna be like, damn, that's crazy, but it might work. Fuck, what was it? Not Clear Amulet. Was it
He
Covert
doesn't-
Cloak? No. Safety Goggles.
Why?
So you don't get Amoonguss redirected, or Mouse holding it, like...
Like, I get what you're saying, but if it redirects a Hurricane, the Amoonguss fucking dies, dude.
I feel like it's very situational, but like, let's say it's Ursaluna and Amoonguss, right? Or no,
Right.
hold on. It's
Oh, it's pulling the
it's-
aggro, so that I see what you mean.
it's like a fast Pokemon with an Amoonguss, right? Like it's a Sneasler with an Amoonguss, right?
Hmm.
Salamence can knock out that Sneasler if you've already done some shit to it, you know. And I'm just saying, like a fast Pokemon. I know redirection on the support Incineroar is important, but like, what if you put redirection protection on your like Dragon Nuke? Like, what happens if you put safety goggles on like an offensive threat?
I get it. I think Life Orb is just too solid. Of just like, oh, you are going to be taking a hit. Good luck. Because his other two moves are just like Tailwind Protect, like the I don't know. I think we can kind of lock in these 6 Mons. But now it starts now we're like start drilling down.
I would try 10 games with the safety goggles on that element and see what happens. I would be very shocked. I think it would be more surprising. Or I could be horribly wrong, but I think it would be interesting.
I don't think you're like hard wrong. I just special Salamence is just a weird beast.
That's what I'm saying. No one's gonna expect. You have to remember, like, no one knows what you're doing. Like, you could bring out a Salamence in front of a Mungus and be like, what the hell are you doing?
That's the thing
You could
though,
bring
is
it
like
out on an Indeedee.
I would
Like, you can shred Indeedee partners.
I have a feeling though is like if someone with like Salamence is clicking Hurricane and attacking the Pokemon who is the redirector. Like even without them clicking follow me.
I mean, I'm just thinking about redirection to like avoid protects.
Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean.
Redirections to avoid the mon you want to destroy, like from not like from getting a free attack, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, it would be it's a good idea. Like, let's say Amoonguss Sneasler, and they're like, oh, I'm gonna call or I'm gonna Rage Powder my Amoonguss.
And you're like,
I'll take the
yeah.
Hurricane whether I live or not, and the Sneasler can now go after the Salamence. Like, I'm not saying specifically Sneasler. I'm just saying like it could be a mon
Oh, yeah,
faster and stronger than Salamence.
I get that. Like I 100% understand that.
Yeah, the only thing I would see instead is letting the Basculegion take the hit versus like a Sneasler and then an Amoonguss in front of it, like in place of the Salamence. But then it's like, oh, Spore or like Revenge priority move.
I only see that on a team where Incin is not on it. Because like Incin, like what else am I gonna throw on? Like it feels
Berry.
that feels so
What
bad
what is?
though.
I don't think so. I think Citrus Berry pretty good on Incineroar. Like, what is it gonna not redirect? Parting Shot? It's different when it's legendaries where like their power is so immense, like a Parting Shot is devastating.
So I could do AV on Incin. So like I'm giving up the parting shot.
It's redundant. I feel like it's redundant. If Instant can survive without AV in legendary regs, I don't think it needs it in this.
Well, no, it's a different mode. So you're doing AV, knockoff, fake out, flare blitz, U-turn. It's like this So you still have the momentum with like the parting shot. It's not as good, but it's bulkier. It can not, it's doing knockoff. You are it it is annoying. Like it's an annoying Pokemon. And then because AV has been and Sin took the AV from Archaludon, and I'm not married to this, can run Power Herb, so it can use one Electro Shot outside of rain, which does
Oh, I would run sturdy power. I think Wolf ran that actually.
so he's able to fire that thing off, and then I guess it's technically a wasted item in rain, but if I lose weather control, like eliminating the possibility of like weather war stuff.
Or you could start weird. You could start mad aggressive with Archaludon. That gives him more flexibility to start with any of the other mons. Like you could start Powder or what is it? Mental Herb, Powder Herb,
Power.
Electro Shot with Basket Legion, Power Herb with Basket Legion.
That's interesting.
Like
And,
I think
and this is the Sash Basher Legion, right?
Yeah, it's Sash Basher Legion. Like, can it do that? Yeah, I don't think you want to, but.
Well, that's interesting because then it's like Archaludon goes for Power Herb, Basket Legion like goes for Flip Turn into Incin or Mens, gets the Intimidate off, and now we're doing this like weird.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like how they start together. I think that's.
No, that's weird. No, because you know what it'd be. No, this is what it would be. It'd be Archaludon Incin.
Archaludon Incin. I think Archaludon Salamence. Salamence has Tailwind. Salamence is fast. Salamence could take out, could take out a Sneasler or get it to its sash with a Draco Meteor. Yeah, I think it could. Ursaluna would suck, but Archaludon would survive. Archaludon would. Oh no, but Archaludon would get kind of.
I mean,
yeah, but that's when you would bring back the Legion. That's when
sturdy Archaludon. So, if we're doing Sneasler Dragonite, Archaludon Ments is interesting because it gets the Intimidate. If it goes for the CC, it's dead. Like, I guess Sneasler could fake out the Archaludon if they think it's. No, they would never do that because they're like, I don't want to. If I. The risk reward for breaking the sturdy versus triggering the stamina is not worth it. So they like it would go for.
I mean, Salamence would hit Draco on Needler, and then we're kind of stuck. We don't have momentum after that.
So no, it would be Archaludon. Archaludon goes for the Electro Shot into Sneasler because it's stamina. Like it's like I'm gonna die. Like or I'm gonna get 2 turns technically.
No matter what, I would even if regardless of the risk of sturdy, I would still fake out. Like
you're faking out an Archaludon.
Is the threat of Draco Meteor that great on both Sneasler and Dragonite? Like
no. If you fake out into stamina, your close combat's not going to kill. I don't know that calc immediately off the bat, but that's 130 defense, 90 HP. You just gave it a +1 defense to take off. This is a steel Pokemon. You just faked it out. You took off 10 HP. It got +50% defense.
Well, okay. Fair enough. Is Archaludon knocking out the Dragonite or the Sneasler? I mean,
Electroshock probably kills the Sneasler.
Salamence doesn't kill Dragonite, but Dragonite doesn't threaten.
What do you mean Salamence doesn't kill Dragonite? It has
That's Salamence.
Draco Meteor.
Yeah, if it has multi-scale, it's not. I don't think.
No, if it has multi-scale, it's not.
Yeah, but generally yes. So you're always clicking. You're always clicking Draco Meteor. Our Chaladon
Men's
moves last. So what is our Chaladon doing?
So okay, so Mence can either Draco the Dragonite, roll for the the Hurricane on the Sneasler, which you're just not going to do. It's too early in the game. You don't need to take that risk, or can
No,
Tailwind.
you're always clicking. I think you're always clicking Draco Meteor, no matter what, because
So
unless they have a fairy, on their team, like you see that shit, you're clicking.
here's the thing.
Draco Meteor, no matter what.
That Dragonite's base 80, our Chaladon's base 85 speed. Tailwind double speed. Scales is 1.5 times speed. It's only a single speed boost. Mence is out there. I immediately tell if it's either inner focus or multi. If it's multi, Tailwind. Because I'm not gonna kill it. If our Chaladon is sturdy, our Chaladon goes for the Electro Shot, takes out Sneasler. Dragonite goes for a Scale Shot, takes out Mence. I have a 1 HP Archaladon against their full HP Dragonite. I have +1. I have double speed. My Archaladon is going to move before their Dragonite. Question is, does +1 Draco Meteor from Archaladon knock out a multi-scale Dragonite? Because I'm moving before that.
If you're at 1, it's got E-speed. You would be absolutely off your rocker to not have E-speed on a Scale Shot Dragonite.
Salamence just got knocked out. I get to put in a second Pokemon. Such as
What is your
Amoonguss.
second Pokemon?
Amoonguss, Incin. Like I have Fake Out. I have Redirection.
I mean, your safest bet is Amoonguss. I wouldn't do.
Right.
You
I'm
don't
just
need the Intimidate.
I'm just throwing it out there,
Now,
just
if
like
they,
as
if they brought something with safety goggles like an Ensign, that's worst case scenario.
I mean that starts to be talking about GGs at that point.
Yeah, like I think that after the next set of Pokemon are revealed, it's basically like a coin flip of who picked the fastest priority attack or the fastest redirector. Because let's be real, there's also Mousehole Dragonites running around.
There is Mouse Knight, yeah. But again, that was a specific decision tree of like Mence getting knocked out after using Tailwind. I do think that
I think keeping Mence alive is actually better than the Tailwind.
I mean it has Protect, it has Draco. It can Draco
I don't know
and
if
then
I don't know if Salamence Archaladon is the opening. I think it would be.
quite frankly, if I see Sneasler Dragonite with this team, I start thinking about something like
I think of Incineroar Pelipper.
yeah, like Incin, Pelipper, get the Intimidate off. Pelipper can just Hurricane, Fake Out, because like Incin has a button where it says, "Tell me your ability, Dragonite." Do you have multi-scale? Guess what? I can
Yeah.
fake you out.
Yeah, actually, Incineroar has to be there. Incineroar has to be the first Pokemon every time if you see Dragonite. You're right. It is the inner focus button.
Now,
it is the what ability are you Pokemon?
the thing is, Mence also has that, but just doesn't have the Fake Out, which is what, like basically if Dragonite doesn't get intimidated, then I can fake it out. That's what it comes down to.
Well then, if you choose to do Salamence, I think its partner has to be maybe Amoonguss.
Like
See,
Amoonguss
Amoonguss.
can heal stuff. The only problem with
Well, I'm thinking
Sneasler,
Amoonguss, Rage Powder, Salamence, Draco Meteor. Oh, actually, because that
no,
doesn't
just
do.
her if
I think
it's
it's Salamence Pelipper.
I mean if this is the team, like that's not here we do kind of have it's a fire water grass plus Salamence. Yeah, Pelipper has he is a water type. He does have Weather Ball, but it's not. This isn't bad. This is 2 Hurricane users, 2 Intimidate users. Amoonguss is in there. Pelipper's not a slouch.
I feel like you start Instant Amoonguss. Weirdly, like save your rain mode for last. Instant Amoonguss. You have the Intimidate. You have the sleep button.
Quite frankly, I just like
Sneasler can't hit Amoonguss. Dragonite can't hit Amoonguss.
you could even
pivot any way it wants.
oh, you know what? You're right because Amoonguss can switch. So here's what we do. Like we're gonna get rid of Dragonite Sneasler for now just because I don't want to have to think about that. But it's like Instant comes out.
I think it's solved. Honestly, I think those two set up break down. Like you could you knock off the Dragonite. Like call that it doesn't have Protect. Rage Powder the Amoonguss. It can't get poisoned, and if it's status, we don't care. Knock off the Dragonite. Oops, no more multi-scale, no more loaded dice. Probably Protect next turn and still be on the field. Amoonguss, you can pivot, you can heal, you can Spore, you can redirect, and Instant probably pivots.
You know what's interesting about this lineup right here? Let's say it's like a different team, like whatever. Instant Parting Shot into Mence. So now it's Mence and Amoonguss. Like not even first turn, just in terms of things that are happening. Amoonguss wants to switch out to trigger Regenerator. You hard switch out. Now it's Rain. Salamence can click. Like I can click Hurricane, switch out Amoonguss into Pelipper. The Rain is going to trigger now that Hurricane is going to hit.
I mean, I think it's a Salamence, it's Archaludon. The Instant switches to pivots to Archaludon. It has the Power Herb, so you have the choice of the knockout.
So
right?
so this
like
is
your call is Rage Powder.
so hold on. I'm going to set it up again. So it's like
bring Salamence to that. I think.
So
if
it's
you
like
want to use Hurricane, you have to bring in Pelipper, and you kind of force Pelipper to have to be in a situation where it's gonna get it's gonna do nothing, right? I don't know if Salamence is appropriate.
Well, even so Incineroar Parting Shot.
Amoonguss Instant is that's your core, honestly.
This is kind of
That's probably what
crazy.
I think that's what you bring out every time. And then if you see something weird, like what can't Archaludon cover, right? Or what is Incineroar's counter?
Well, because even like yeah, like if let's say there's a
you can't even say Sneasler. Sneasler's not an instant counter.
let's say there's a game where Instant just like doesn't feel great for some reason. Like it's a very good Pokemon, but like there's gonna be some teams like this looks cracked. Archaludon and Amoonguss, like this is we're losing the Fake Out and Knockoff and Parting Shot, but we get Tailwind and then Hurricane.
I would get rid of Archaludon for Incineroar. I think you're switching between Basculegion, Salamence, Archaludon.
So this is the team. You're saying this is the team. Like it is.
Your core is
We're doing
literally Fire, Water, Grass core. It's Pelipper, Instant, Amoonguss.
This is fucking cracked, dude.
I think that works really.
This
well.
is interesting.
Yeah. Pelipper Basculegion works. Amoonguss redirects for Basculegion, like it helps set it up. And Incin is works anywhere with Basculegion. You know, like you could play Incin, Amoonguss, keep Pelipper Basque in the back. You could start Pelipper, Amoonguss, Pelipper, Incin, fuck, even Pelipper Basculegion if you like the matchup.
The only
Right.
thing I don't like about this is something that we talked about before, which is this setup, these four Incin, Amoonguss, Peli, Mens. The Tailwind doesn't feel as valuable anymore.
If you don't use Tailwind, Basculegion has to have Swift Swim. If you do have a Tailwind user, Basculegion should definitely be adaptability. And
Well, that's
mean,
what
you
that's
can
what
fix that problem with putting Tailwind on Pelipper, but like you're not using it. That's not going to be your lead mon. Like you got to do that when you are confident in your matchup. But if you don't know your matchup, you're starting Incin Amoonguss like literally to scout.
I'm just like messing around here, just like
Because if you're doing U-turn or parting shot into Pelipper for the drizzle, and then the next turn it's like, you know, if they have a golden goat and they nasty plotted, you have a wide guard. You have an ability to wide guard, and you know, I wouldn't say redirect or switch back or switch into instant or some shit like.
so when am I bringing two of the attackers?
I think it's
It's like when are we doing Peli? Not necessarily.
whatever hard checks your like. I think it's what hard checks Incin.
What hard checks Incin?
Yeah, I think like that, like with that that core four you have right now, like that's you switch Incineroar for an Archaludon. You switch I think you switch Amoonguss for Salamence if you're keeping Incineroar. You know what I mean? Like take a look
So
at that.
so say
It'd
the
be
name of the four
Salamence.
Pokemon.
So it's Pelipper. I like Pelipper, Basculegion, Archaludon, Amoonguss. I think
Yeah,
that's a
like
really
this is a
cracked out
scare.
offense. That's hyper offense.
Like I think this. Well, I mean,
And I
you could
think
lead Basculegion. Like it's not. Like
you
it
could
doesn't.
lead Basculegion Amoonguss if you are thinking Incineroar is starting. You know, is opening, right? Because you have the Ghost type and you have the Focus Sash. So like, you can take out the Incin or get it very low. My only thing is I would be hesitant to do that with Incin because of Rocky Helmet. Like that's not a
Amoonguss
safe.
can puff it back, but I just don't want to do that.
Pollen Puff is I don't know if Pollen. I think Sludge is better for this.
Honestly, yeah, for this.
I feel like Pollen Puff works if you're either in a 50-50 where you have to make the hard call, or you've already won, and Pollen Puff is to just like you've already gotten to your end game. If you needed the Pollen Puff to win, you probably should have lost already, or you're going to lose.
But this is the tail. This has to be the Tailwind Peli.
Yeah, I think
because
so. Or you know
because
what?
the
I
bat
feel like Amoonguss has a different move, like that you could give it. That's not. It's like Rage Powder, Protect, Spore. Offensive move. U-turn. Shit, give Amoonguss U-turn.
Amoonguss does not have a U-turn.
Doesn't have a pivot move.
No,
Oh,
it's like they definitely, yeah. It's like Sludge Bomb, Giga Drain, Pollen Puff, end of list, quite frankly.
I don't know if Pollen Puff is. I don't know. I feel like it's the move you're not using, but when you use it, you feel you're like, damn, thank God.
Clear Smog. Clear Smog's interesting because that.
What boosts a lot that's not Don Bozo?
Well, you would be clear smogging Dragonite's speed.
Oh, that's a
Like you'd be
spec
giving
tech?
its.
Yeah. I kind of like that tech. and it does damage, so it's not gonna be taunted, or not gonna be You could be taunted.
The only problem is Clear Smog
Protect
is
or Rage Powder, Clear Smog.
Clear Smog. I think it returns. It's going to interfere with the Intimidate. However, this particular set, we've left our 2 Intimidators at home. But Sludge Bomb's not bad.
I don't think you're using Clear Smog on like. What are you using Clear Smog on that boosts? Like, you're not using it on Clear Gambit because you'll activate Defiant. You're not using it on. You're gonna use it on Don Bozo. You're gonna use it on Sneasler. You're gonna use it on Dragonite. You're gonna use it on. And if you use it on Dragonite, you break the multi-scale. If it got scale shot off, right?
But the thing is,
you
yeah.
You get walled by Archaladon, but that's why you have its partner. There's a Clear Smog for a very important Pokemon. Your own Salamence. Like that would be a play.
That's
right?
interesting. Where it's like Draco Clear Smog.
Yeah, I think that would
Huh.
be kind of wild if you switch Archaladon with Salamence.
That's interesting.
Right? Or you're Basculeging. Yeah, I think that's a really interesting.
I'm not sure if it's like
another opening you can do with Sneasel or Dragonite. Like you could say Salamence,
Salamence
Draco Meteor.
I think Clear Smog immediately Clear Smog my own mens.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Like you could call the switch from the Dragonite, or do something crazy.
I think this is the 6.
I like it. I don't see a Honestly, it's the Salamence plot that I'm like most unsure about.
It's just the moveset on Salamence. It's just like if it had.
Okay, Salamence is the Pokemon you're bringing the least.
Technically true, yeah.
What are Salamence's matchups? Like, what are the Pokemon that are popular that Salamence gobbles up?
Amoonguss. Like, it shreds Amoonguss. It has a very good Sneasler matchup because Sneasler can't do anything to it, and the Hurricane will hit. Well, not like hit, like the Hurricane making contact with it. Also, the Intimidate is really valuable.
Sneasler, Goldango, Pelipper, and Salamence like destroy that. Easy.
But there might be a one where it's like, so looking at this, like if we put, I don't want to jump to physical events with like Hurricane on the side, but like I could do a mix Mence, like a hyper offensive, like Stomping Tantrum, Hurricane.
Yeah, I feel like you're not gonna get the K. Like you're gonna be short necessary KOs, or like going from 2-hit KOs to 3, and that's just one more, just because you're losing EV somewhere.
Okay, so what about Komodo Throat Spray?
It's such a glass cannon. It's such a glass cannon. And it had a great bulletproof. What is it? It had a really good partner. Oh, Clefairy.
Yeah, Clefairy was huge on it.
Like the perfect partner, and I think don't fuck up your team by just adding another duo.
No, I'm just like looking for a single. I mean, at that point, it's like Goldango, just like you just, because then it's like you could lose the, I don't know, not like Goldango specifically, but just
I mean, Paldean Tauros. I mean, Archaludon, Amoonguss, Incin, Pelipper is crazy. Goldingo, Basculegion, Pelipper,
what about him?
Amoonguss is crazy. Who? Salmons again? I think Goldango's the.
What if we bring just a big orange boy?
I like that more immediately.
We have priority. We can do the loaded dice set if we want. He does have hurricane access as well. It's weaker. Not to say that we would, but like it is there as an option.
I just don't know if you put it on what investment it needs to one-shot Amoonguss, if it even can.
You honestly, at that point, you'd do Terra Flying, Terra Blast. Like if you wanted to kill a Moongus, you'd do Terra Flying, Terra Blast.
Yeah. I think the best Dragonite on that team, on that rain team, is Choice Band.
Choice Banded, E-Speed,
Paranormal,
yeah.
Aerial Ace, or whatever. I mean, if you look at the, I don't know, you could probably look at the calc and be like, Choice Banded, Aerial Ace, or Air Slash, whatever it has, versus Hurricane, you know, with no rain, right? Like, because sometimes you're bringing Salamence if you're bringing rain. You can bring.
You just bring Dragonite
on any duo. Dragonite Incin, Dragonite Amoonguss, fucking Dragon Archaludon. You wouldn't do it, but like you could.
I mean, with Power Herb, I mean,
I like Dragonite Basculegion. Like, if you put Headlong Rush on that Dragonite, you're killing.
No Headlong Rush. It's Stomping Tantrum is the only. It's either Stomping Tantrum or EQ.
I mean, no matter what, you're still knocking it out, right?
Okay, so what about
if you put
Garchomp?
Yeah. Garchomp doesn't do anything as good. It doesn't have the support moves like. I mean, it doesn't have Tailwind like Salamence. It needs Sand to survive the special hits. And it doesn't hit hard enough like Dragonite. It's just a really good Goldango check, which I guess it's its own reward. Shit, get Hisuian Arcanine.
Just throw Hisuian Arcanine. This is such a silly.
I mean, Sneasler would fucking destroy it, but. I don't know about Garchomp. I think Garchomp is.
Dragapult? Banded Pult? I don't know if it.
I mean, Dragapult plays well in the rain. I've seen a lot of Dragapult rain teams. But it's pretty niche though. It's good. It's great against the Annihilape. What are your Annihilape checks in that first team? Like nothing really.
Nothing really.
Pelipper.
The moment we lose Mence, because Mence has Intimidate and Hurricane, which just eats Annihilape up.
No, but then it might have Defiant.
Fuck. No, you're right. You're right.
Honestly, Dragonite, Hurricane, or Dragonite. What's it called? Air Slash, or Dragonite, Aerial Ace. It's 2-hit KOs no matter what, but like,
Kingdra does learn Hurricane. It's a special. It is a special Basket Legion, but you have to run Swift Swim with it.
I mean, if it's opposite and if it's the opposite from Basket Legion, I like it. The ability Sniper. It's not. Does it have another ability?
Swift Swim.
Oh, right. So Swift Swim. Is it choiced, or you get life orbing it?
That is a good question. I don't know. So you'd probably
Life
do.
orb it.
I think Life Orb would be fine, just to give it that extra. It doesn't have crazy attack, so it'd be like
No,
Hurricane,
it's like
Draco.
90s, right? It's just 90 all the way through.
It's like yeah, it's 90 all the way through.
95.
Yeah, I think you're right, 95. So it'd be like Draco. Draco, Water Move. Hurricane.
Okay. I think this is the Kingdra and the Dragonite we were looking at as like pretty much your Amoonguss checks. I think it's the same thing I said about the Salamence. I think those should be given the safety goggles if those are your
Yeah,
Amoonguss checks.
yeah.
And you
I would.
and you just tell yourself, you're not gonna one-shot Amoonguss and Annihilate. I don't know what the calcs are, but I think a Air Slash or some shit from Dragonite could take it out, right? So if you know, and we're choice banding it, right? So yeah, it should knock it out. And now you break one of like two of the most common teams, like Annihilate Amoonguss, Annihilate Mouse Ape. I'm trying to think of Sneasler. You break Sneasler. And you're not using your Terra. You're like, fuck this team. Alright.
Yeah, like I think we've. I'm gonna put Salamence back on the team, just so that we have like kind of a plan. Just like this is sort of a. Actually, I'm gonna even do.
Or what's the other one? Dragonite also learns dual wing beat.
Dragonite does learn. Well, I mean, so does, quite frankly, so does Salamence. If we wanted to do like a dual wing, I mean, literally this Salamence right here, minus the Dragon Cheer, you'd lose the Dragon Cheer. Breaking Swipe, dual wing beat,
I mean,
Tailwind, other move.
I
Like
only-
you're.
All right, but Dragonite. Well, fuck. I keep thinking Dragonite's supposed to have the safety goggles, so I don't know if the difference. If choice banded, Air Slash or whatever flying move you give Dragonite, if it doesn't one-hit knockout with the choice band, like guaranteed one-hit KO, I think you should use safety goggles. If it does, you should.
Aerial Ace is base 60 power. It is not strong.
What about dual wing beat? It's like 40. And is it physical? I'll just look it up.
Dual wing because 40 hits twice, 80 power. So Annihilate's so bulky though.
Where can I find its move list?
You know, I think we can end it here. We have a very, very good core of Fire, Water, Grass,
Dragonite
Rain.
can learn Tailwind. It can learn fucking Tailwind. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Air Cutter, Air Slash. Air Slash is 75.
but it's special.
Fuck. Aerial Ace. I guess dual wing beat isn't here anymore. They
And
can't learn it
Dragonite?
anymore. Yeah.
Oh,
That's what Smogon's telling me. It learns a wing attack. How strong is that?
60, 65.
I mean, Air Slash with the flinch.
Do we do like multi-scale Dragon Dance Dragonite?
I like Inner Focus. You have redirection. You have intimidate.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
But if you're playing a snow team, that's Archaludon, that's Basculegion. Right.
Yeah, you know, we've got several days ahead of us. We can loop back to this. I'll leave these dragons here in the bottom right. Actually, no, Dragonite's gotta let's go back in the threat side. I gotta have a second Dragonite somewhere here.
I mean, the next duo is Dondozo Tatsugiri, and it's like Clear Smog Amoonguss, Dragonite. Goodbye. Shit, even if it's just solo Dozo, like if you follow, I don't know what the game plan is, but I feel like when you figure out how to beat Dondozo, it's just automatic every time. You just can't fuck up steps.
Yeah, it's take it slow. I mean, I think by having two intimidate users, I mean, granted, I don't know if Mence is gonna make the cut, but by having those two, it is.
I mean, Clear Smog Amoonguss blocks everything. Like,
Yeah.
oh, it Terra Grass. Oh, look, I have Hurricane Pelipper. I have what's his face? Incineroar, which just walls now. Like that's your biggest threat. And we're using an offensive Incin because of Assault Vest, right? Like, hell, even Dragonite, if we're going with a flying move, oh, Air Slash, like it could crit and knock out Dondozo. I mean,
I
Kingdra
just
also learned Air Slash, right?
No. But if we were to, let's say we do the Tailwind
Oh no, but
Pelly,
it's Swift Swim. Swift Swim.
it
I
has.
keep forgetting that's
If we drop the Swift Swim, it could do the Hydreigon thing, where it's Sniper, Focus Energy, Scope Lens.
I'm not the biggest fan of that. Oh, it only learns Hurricane. It learns Yawn. Yawn's pretty devastating.
Yawn is crazy. It is. I
Okay,
don't
I'm kinda
know.
on. It's just Kingdra's so defensive and bulky, and it's like, you know. I think the Focus Energy one is the one Wolf used to win a regional though.
That was with Parish Polytoad. That was like Toronto or something.
Right, but it still had.
Oh, it still was like
Uh,
offensive, yeah.
yeah. Was it Focus Energy? Maybe it was Swiss one. Yes, it was Swiss because he used Liquidation. Yeah.
Yeah, he did the
I don't know.
physical
I
one.
think Dragonite is probably my top pick. I think it has the best synergy so far. Honestly, putting Dragonite in, now I feel like Basculegion should be on the hot seat. I'm not saying it's incompatible. I'm just saying if you got into like 10 matches you'll be like, oh fuck, when did I bring in Basque Legion? What did it do?
Well, so what you're really talking about here, right, is now you
Like,
have
your core 4 is what is in front of you. Like the
right.
first 4 Pokemon is what you're like. That's your first.
What
That's your
Duarte,
first instinct.
what you're talking about is you get rid of Basque Legion. Now it's a lot less of a rain team, and you put in Sneasler. So now you have buddies: Amoonguss Incin, Peliarchaludon, Sneasler Dragonite.
Yeah, I mean that's how a lot of teams are built.
Yeah,
Like each.
I don't think it's a bad plan.
I do like Sneasler Dragonite because that gave us a lot of trouble off the rep, and it
I
checked a lot of things.
there's a reason I put Sneasler Dragonite at the very top. Like this, it is it's the core. If you can't beat Sneasler Dragonite, you lose. It's like Mouse Ape from Reg A.
But I think the difference in your Sneasler Dragonite is Safety Goggle Dragonite. It sounds crazy, but if they open with redirection on your Sneasler, like what has been the problems that we have faced, or like or when we've had to challenge Sneasler Dragonite, what are the first things we think of doing to stop it? Redirection and flinches, inner focus, safety goggles, Dragonite. Like you can't use Scale Shot, but you can use Tailwind. You can use Hurricane, or you could do weird things with that Dragonite. I
Wait,
think we're
wait,
like
wait, wait, wait,
scratching.
wait,
I
wait,
think
wait,
there's
wait, wait,
something
wait.
here.
You
I think
send
there's
out
something
so
weird here we could do.
this is what it is. It's like, oh, you think that I have Dice Dragonite and whatever the main Sneasler item is, like Sash or something. No, this is coaching Sneasler and Safety Goggles Dragonite. You can't intimidate it because he's got
Inner
he's got
focus.
inner focus. We're gonna give him. We kind of don't really give a shit too much about his speed because he has E-speed anyways.
Right.
So we just give him plus attack. And goggles, he's not getting directed. He's not going to sleep. So we're just coaching him, and then like just hyper offense, like turn one. Like we could also like fake out if we want.
You could coaching Tailwind. Like
Jesus.
that's very possible. Coaching Tailwind and like
Well, then we don't
Dragonite
need
is tanky enough to take a hit. Then you
at
don't
that.
need what?
But then we don't really need the E-speed.
No, I think you always have E-speed for revenge killing. I think of having E-speed is
So tailwind
paranormal
E-speed.
E-speed.
Like do we just click the outrage button? Do we just say like fuck it, if you don't have a fairy type or a steel type you lose? Because
Is that the
Sneasler
no?
has
Because it only has Dragon Claw, right?
it only has Dragon Claw.
After.
A Stomping Tantrum
Mm,
for is its one it's a Stomping Tantrum and Earthquake are the only ground attacks.
Stomping Tantrum definitely. No EQ. And I don't know if you give it a dragon move. So wait, it would have Tailwind, Stomping Tantrum, Tailwind E-Speed. It needs an Amoonguss check. Oh no, yeah, it needs an Amoonguss check. So it needs
Aerial
you
Ace.
could do Terraflying. You could do Terraflying or Aerial Ace.
I like
Right.
Terraflying. Terraflying, Terra Blast, E-Speed, Tailwind.
Only thing is Alone of the Ninetales would be a huge problem.
We have so that's the thing, is like the coaching Sneasler would be it'd still
Or
have the
Fake Out.
Dire Claw.
Still have Fake Out, still have Dark Claw. Okay, so that's not so bad. So, yeah, I think you're using E speed as like Sneasler taking out Sneasler, taking out like anything sashed and anything like low or like frail, like a lowland Ninetales that didn't have a sash, right? Like a Basculegion that's like a third of the way dead.
Basculegion is Ghost, so it'd have to be Terra Water
Oh
Basculegion.
shit. Okay. Well, you get what I mean, like a glass cannon
Yeah.
type that's low.
I don't love the Tailwind on Dragonite, but I can't really explain why.
What move is better than Tailwind offensively or like to boost it that I mean Dragon Dance?
It's Dragon Dance.
Coaching Dragon Dance would be kind of
That's
crazy.
really fucking stupid, but like terrifying. That's a +2/+1.
+2/+1, you can't redirect it, you can't fake it out. You get that off turn 1, like Dragonite sweeps, it has E speed, right? So it would be DD, E speed, and E speed with a +2, you know, like you're 2-hit KOing a lot. What checks E speed? Golden Go, Annihilate, Sinistcha, like any ghost, right? So
Any Ghost.
you would for Golden Go have
Stomping Tantrum.
Stomping Tantrum, right? So Dragon Dance, Stomping Tantrum,
Either E-Speed Aerial Ace or
E-Speed,
E-Speed Terra Blast,
E-Speed,
but it would be Terra Flying.
E-Speed, and Terra Blast, Terra Flying, right?
Or
You
Terra
wouldn't have Protect.
Normal E-Speed, and then Aerial Ace. It's a little bit weaker on the fighting and grass side.
Yeah, but you're 1-hit KOing Annihilate. And you're 1-hit KOing Golden Go, and I don't know what else. Like Volcarona walls it, but like
Stomping Tantrum and Aerial Ace still not Aerial Ace. Aerial Ace hits for super effective. It's a bug.
oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's beating that Dragonite. Like if they protect it, whatever, you could boost again if you wanted to, or you could have Sneasler do Dire Claw things. I did maybe DD or move DD to protect, but like I don't know.
Well, that's like 2 coachings versus like one coaching, 1 Dragon Dance seems really fucking terrifying.
Yeah, but 1-hit K. You can if someone. All right. I guess the scenario is okay. So your first like okay, your you want your board state to end up being Dragonite with a boost. Like when you have it as lead, Dragonite with the boost, um, ready to sweep, right? With coaching, with the DD dance off.
Right.
So the checks for that would be ice types, right? If they bring out if they bring out Incin, they're cooked. Like Dragonite is handling that. It's gonna take care of it. What else could wall that or like prevent stuff from going off? Amoonguss?
So
The Dragonite has safety goggles. Sneasler would get off coaching. Dragonite would go for Aerial Ace first. Like Dragonite could just go for Aerial Ace off the rip and then threaten it next turn with the KO.
right, because it's gonna be like Aerial Ace coaching or Aerial Ace fake out.
It's gonna be coaching. It's gonna be coaching Aerial Ace, so it's gonna get the boost, and it's gonna be first. And there's nothing that can stop Dragonite from getting an attack off, except for Tailwind. Like what? Someone Tailwind Tailwind Ice Shard Excalibur, like that. You're not seeing that often. And if you
And
see
the
that, you're
Sneasler's still gonna
not
have close
waiting.
combat. Like,
Oh yeah, you could threaten close combat on the backs.
yeah, it's ice types. It's ice types, and then
Yeah, but
technically,
the ice types get cooked by Sneasler.
yeah.
And if you see ice heavy team, you're probably not starting Sneasler Dragonite.
And there's other.
That could just be, yeah. And then behind it, you just put Amoonguss Instant or Pelipper. Probably not Pelipper because you're not using Hurricane. You're not using. You're
Well, I
doing
mean,
Pelipper
if
or
we put
Celadon.
Tailwind, like we could do, like, well,
Or
yeah,
Celadon
it's,
Amoonguss. Or Celadon Amoonguss Sneasler Dragonite would also be very good.
yeah. A Child has power. It could just show up, throw one electric move, and now it's doing like Draco Meteors and stuff.
Yeah, I like. Somehow the team I like this even more. Everyone has a buddy. Everyone has a buddy, or maybe your core is Pelipper or Celadon, Sneasler Dragonite, and Amoonguss Instant are your pivot. I don't know, but I feel like everything can work together.
Yeah, I mean, there's even like weird ones where it's Sneasler, Archelodon, Dragonite, Ensign, or Amoonguss, right? Where it's again these weird positions where Sneasler coaches the Archelodon. Like it'll happen. Like there's going to be scenarios where that's not necessarily the best move, but it's like, oh, now Archelodon can just hit shit.
I mean, you could argue with that. I mean, we'd have to do matchups and stuff, but like maybe that now makes it a stamina Archelodon rather than sturdy.
I think that may be it.
But also sturdy is also really flexible. Like you can bring that when you're not using Sneasler. That makes sense. Like
Yeah,
it
I
would mean if you did it with stamina, you're bringing Sneasler every battle, and I don't know if Sneasler's that strong. It's overwhelming,
no.
but
I mean, there's entire battles where it's gonna just be an Instant Amoonguss, Archelodon, Pelly. Or quite frankly, Instant Amoonguss, Archelodon, Dragonite is possible. It's a weird one, but the fact that Archelodon can just show up and throw out an Electroshot is pretty terrifying.
oh yeah, it's tanky, it's strong. I think you found your your dragon rain team.
Yeah, I feel bad that Mence dropped, but Mence is a good
No,
Pokemon.
It's good.
It'll rotate back in at some point. There is a video that came with these Pokepaste. I'm gonna watch that at some point tomorrow to see like, okay, like what was the actual theory of the original team? But this looks really scary. I could see possibly dropping the Archelodon and the Pelly for something else, like just another buddy pair, but nothing's jumping out at me. So like I think this is really
Golden Go, Rillaboom.
Yeah, quite frankly, just these two.
I mean, or just speed control.
Or rotate in the adaptability Basculegion, like just Basculegion as a water type, like not as a rain Pokemon, just as a water type, and just Alolan Ninetales for the just being a nice type. So then it's Fire, Water, Grass, Alolan Ninetales, because then you could do like Alolan Ninetales, Sneasler, Dragonite, Ensign. Like that's a balanced team. That's scary. I'm not dropping Archelodon or Pelly anytime soon, but it's a topic of conversation.
I
Alright,
always
that's
do like one form of speed control on the team, so
I mean, we would be dropping the Tailwind for Aurora Veil, is what it would be. We'd be dropping the speed control for like super bulky
Katarina and
Amoonguss.
GD would be interesting over Archaladon.
But again, I think we're in a really good spot here. It's 1:30. We gotta head to bed.
Shit. Oh god, you're right.
We're gonna circle back. This doesn't launch until I think it's October 2nd is the tournament. No, wait, it's later. Whenever it is. So there's currently an issue where the
I
Terastal,
saw that
yeah,
it like overtook the sign up for the other
yeah,
for the global challenge.
they should fix it or at least postpone the global challenge. They'll figure something out. They're not going to cancel the global challenge. And I also need to breed. I have most of these Pokemon. I think this one might actually be a perfect. So getting this is the hardest part. The actual breeding is not that difficult.
Yeah, the theory crafting, yeah, because well, you have to run simulation games or go on.
Oh yeah, but yeah, well, we can loop back and do this again sometime in the next couple days or next week. This was fun.
Hell yeah. I mean, I can't this weekend. Tomorrow I'm working. I'm working at night, and then the following day I gotta go to a wedding, and then the following day I am out. I am out with some work colleagues during the day. Actually, I would be free during the day, just not at night.
No, I'm pretty like I.
And you're busy during the day.
Yep.
This
It's
is your
just fun. It's a
job, family.
3 hour 11-minute stream. Well, if someone's watching this on YouTube and you got this far, why?
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up, dude. You guys need to get a life. Cut some grass. Read a Karl Marx book or something.
If you've gotten this far, subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
So yeah, we'll work on this team. I'll breed it, and then I'm really looking forward to when the challenge is, because then I can actually stream the games.
I just
I
want
like-
to get into get the EVs, get in some battles, and see where it goes wrong.
If you find some time and you want to build this out and run the tests for me, I'd be more than happy for that.
Yes. Ooh, actually no, I won't have my computer with me, but I will probably Monday. I could run some during the day.
Cool. All right. Finally I get to use the ending stream.
Signing off, Space Cowboy.
Stream ending. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Dorte, say bye.
Bye.